Hear everything all right?
Testing
All right.
1, 2. Are they going to show us something on the screen?
And you might see Comet Pinball.
Yeah.
Might see an ad or two as well. They're ready? All right, so we're watching some Theater Magic. We're watching Gabe play some Theater Magic. He's in multi-ball here.
Why don't you
So-
introduce yourself?
I am Escher Lefkoff.
And this is Ryan Wanger.
My name is Jeff Teolis, and when you can't play pinball, you talk about it, apparently. So glad to be here on the IA Pinball stream.
Yeah,
This is a sweet setup here.
It
Feels
is.
like the real deal.
it is the real deal.
How are you finding Theater Magic, a game you don't see in a lot of tournaments? How are you finding it, Esther?
It's actually, the way it's set up, it's making it hard. You cannot shoot the loop all the way around, and it always shoots the pop bumpers. And the trunk is only one shot to start a mode, which is very strange, which gives people incentive to play modes rather than just hit the loop forever.
Yeah.
And that's how you've been playing it today?
I have been playing just multi-ball, vanish, before multi-ball, so you get a 4-ball multi-ball. And, yeah, just go on from there. Like, just vanish, multi-ball, and then after your second multi-ball, you go ahead and start your vanish multi-ball.
Now,
Thank
Ryan,
you, son.
from Comet Pinball, this is Escher talking. So you and I are the mere mortals here who play unlike some of the greatest players in the world. So what'd you find about theater?
Well, we're not that shabby. You've been doing good this weekend, whether it feels like it or not. I think it hasn't felt like I'm playing well at all, but I don't know. I'm in some B contention. The first game of theater, all of these games I would say are just super fast. The slings are really tight. The outlanes are huge. So if you're making your shots, then it's fair. And as soon as you miss, it's just
Yeah,
embarrassing.
It's the slings are really tight, and they will shoot it down the outlane pretty fast, but it does bounce a lot, which gives you the opportunity to get it out of there.
And a big shout out to all the techs. You talked about how these games are playing.
Yep.
Jim Belcito, Carl D'Angelo, Bob Matthews, and the whole crew. I know Derek Thompson from Alberta came down. These guys and women, they did a fantastic job of getting these machines in tip-top condition, and there has not been a problem. If a game's gone down, it's been fixed right away.
Yep.
And it's one of the best playing tournaments I've ever been in.
Yeah, the games have never been down longer than 30 minutes, and that's like major malfunction. And everything's running smoothly with like Carl's software, and the stream setup here is amazing. There's a TV above every game. You can't really see it. You can see the booth in the background of the player. It's a green screen with lots of lights. And
we'll be streaming tomorrow. The women's championship, I believe, is the first thing going to be streaming tomorrow here on IE Pinball.
Yep.
And hello to everyone watching. There's Steve Daniels from Vermont. And who else do we have there? Steve-O Pub, thanks. Love.
That's me.
Is that you?
Yeah.
You're Steve-O Pub?
I am. I've been
What?
streaming lately. And
Steve-O Pub.
I got a couple bits, so. Because you need $100 worth of bits to actually withdraw them. So get Carl to enough bits so he can withdraw them. Yeah.
That's funny. Bruce Wagner as well. So thanks for watching the stream. Who's this? This is Joe up right now,
Yeah.
and it looks like Damien Zext.
Yeah.
This theater is a great game. And
Yeah,
we're also seeing the Scorebit software, too, which I know Brian O'Neill and Jay talked a little bit about yesterday. That's going to be a big thing in pinball soon.
Yeah, it's really cool how you can actually just see the score live updated. And it really helps the people putting in the scores because they don't actually have to type in the scores, and it will automatically just tell you the score the moment they walk up.
That's crazy. I can't tell you how many people have this is something I've been thinking about trying to come up with that, and multiple people were like, hey, I have this idea, and this is the idea, but no one else has executed on it until these guys did.
It's a actual board inside of the game, and it reads the actual numbers off of the actual
It's
pixels.
good from a scorekeeping standpoint. It's good from a streaming standpoint. I know people watching competitions when there's 4-player action, which we'll see tomorrow, this certainly helps them kind of follow along.
Yep, for sure.
Should we check another game out? What do you think?
Yeah, let's.
We'll let our producer pick it.
Well, we should maybe go. Oh, producers can pick. I was going to say Lady Luck because.
They
because
wrecked everything.
Jeff's about to play it, and then I'm in the queue shortly
Are you on
behind
it
him.
as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, why would you do that? Oh, they're calling me actually right now.
Yeah.
I think I'm.
All right.
No. I
yeah.
might just hide.
Yeah.
That
All right,
Lady Luck
let's
is
watch
tough.
some Lady
You
Luck.
look
All
nice,
right.
all fuzzy
Let's
like
watch
that.
some 10x bonus.
10x bonus. Yeah, you won't see that.
Yeah.
Maybe when Ryan's playing.
I've missed so many.
Oh,
there.
there's
I
a
mean, he has
10x
it right
bonus
Oh,
there.
you
right
got it right
there.
there. Yeah.
10x bonus.
So has this been streamed in a while? I mean, I guess we should always start from scratch here, explaining how to play this game.
Spinner,
So
spinner, spinner, 10x, and then you win.
Can I leave my
Not
headphones
exactly.
on while playing when you explain the game? That would really help me a lot.
Does the cord stretch that long?
Well, hey,
You-
do you want to know how
you-
stupid I am? And we could go on forever. Lady Luck, on the back glass, it says, complete something for extra ball. And I read it. I'm like, complete rock for extra ball. And I'm not trying to be funny. What is this rock?
I'm not sure.
And my buddy said, it's rack. Complete this. And I'm like, oh, all of this stuff here. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that. So
Yeah, that's
that's the rack. I thought it said rock. So I can't even read.
yeah.
Oh, this is sweet. We have telestration.
Yeah.
How do you get rid of
You
this?
didn't know that?
No.
Our producer will get rid of that. There's a clear button. And
Yeah.
whoop. So now
Oh,
you can
wow.
finger
It's,
away, Asher. Go ahead.
Yeah, so you can just,
It's like
So-
an Etch-a-Sketch.
All right.
You remember that,
Yeah.
Ryan?
This I do. Yeah.
Oh, I'm up.
all
oh,
right.
gosh.
Let's
Wish
see
me
how to
luck.
play it.
Okay, so here's what Jeff's gonna try and do here. This game, you want to drop the center bank right there, those 5 targets, and then once those are down, you want the 2 star targets, stand-ups, right there.
Yeah, I'm trying
two?
there.
So those are gonna flash, and then when you turn them solid, then you're gonna get 10 seconds. Is it 10 seconds? I think.
It's like 7 seconds. It's
Okay.
like 10 seconds with quotation
You're going to
marks.
get a countdown. This is going to start flashing right here, all crazy, and then you're going to get a countdown on these inserts.
And then you just want to hit the spinner, but you have to build the spinner by hitting the captured ball up top. So,
It's up here.
yeah.
So he's going to drain out the right out lane here.
Yeah. Come on, Jeff.
But it's a
People-
really, oh man, it's frustrating playing this game because you're just setting up this one big shot. And
And it resets everything. in the end
we're
of your
figuring
ball.
that you could probably hit a 4 or 5 million point shot if you
Yeah,
raise
we watched
the spinner all the
Timothy
way.
Street have a 80, his 80 or the 8,000 spinner, and then 10x it for
He did.
800,000 spin, which is 80. Wait,
No,
Eight-
80,000 to spin. I
80,000
think.
to spin, so almost
Yeah.
100,000 to spin, and he got a good 30 spins off of it. So it's like a 3 million shot.
Wow.
And
Maybe I don't want to be playing this right now. Do you
Yeah.
know what completing the lanes do? Is it anything meaningful?
bonus multiplier. Oh, yeah, you can move this a bit.
Yeah, this game. This is probably the loosest tilt on the bank. I would say.
I don't know. I was getting away with slide saves on Game of Thrones.
Oh,
and yet
really?
you still lose the ball from the green targets. Yeah, the Game of Thrones here has been playing very evil, but seems like people have gotten a hold of it towards the end.
It's a little bit hard to tell, but it looks like he needs that center drop still.
Yeah, it looks like it's just a center drop.
And all of your progress resets every ball.
Yep. All right, so he just needs 1 star and 1 middle target. Let's see. He's thinking about it.
There we go.
Oh, he
Okay.
survived it? Okay.
He did. Now he needs this the flashing star on the right by the right upper flipper.
I would hit the captured ball here because the spinner's very low value, but he's interested in the star.
Wait, would you alley pass here? Through chats? I mean, I know you
can't-
said you'd hit the captive ball, but
I would
let's
hit
say
if
you're-
I'm transferring, then I'm gonna alley pass on this.
Okay. So he's trying to do a post pass right now where he's going to bounce the ball off that.
Yeah, he
and
did go
gave-
for the
he gave
capture
up one
ball.
for the capture ball. Yeah.
All right, so he's gonna hit this star here, and try and hit a spinner.
He's got it, and now all the lights are going crazy.
Oh, he's running out of time.
Needs control of the ball, and
Hit
then the right
upper
spinner.
loop's still good value.
Yeah, upper
Oh,
left?
Yep, that's 200,000 points almost from just that one shot.
Okay.
So it's all about just getting that 10x and.
So if you have it on the right and you just don't have time to pass it over, that upper loop is the way to go. So this upper flipper, it is so hard not to flip with that. I don't know if you
I haven't even gotten the opportunity to. The game's just so fast.
To me, I know not to that flipping is going to be dangerous, but there's something about the positioning and the way the in lane and out lane are below it
It's
that
like
I want to
upper-
lift it up so that it doesn't just drop straight down.
It's like the upper flipper on Star Trek. It's like, what am I supposed to hit? It's like, oh, the upper loop? It's still a really hard shot.
It is, yeah.
So I think your rack holds over if you finish it. No,
Well-
it doesn't. You actually have to hit it all down for the 10x. So
You mean the drops?
yeah.
Yeah, you always have to start over with the drops. You have to
Yeah.
start over with everything.
Why do you go for both of those stars out of the gates, though? I don't know. All right, well, that loop holds, though. The loop shot builds every shot you hit it, and that holds between balls.
Okay.
So that can be pretty valuable as well. So looks like he's got one target left.
We need a drop target cam for this game.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
tell
seen
it.
that drain 100 times.
All right, do you think he's going to remember how he drained when he gets back here? We analyze his play.
We're gonna instant replay it. That's no. It's yeah. It's one
Our
of the.
producer says, really?
Is it?
Are
is
you
it,
sure you
is
want
it? Is it
instant
really
replay
worth
that?
it? Yeah. Is it really worth
All
it
right,
to instant
what'd you
replay?
say? What'd you say? That
We-
first ball was terrible.
We said we wonder if you were going to remember how you drained.
Let's see.
First ball I do was out the lovely. Escher, could I have done anything on that first ball?
Or why?
Yeah, you could
Oh,
played
stop it.
better.
Well, yeah. So we were talking. You did have the 10x at the one point, and Escher was recommending to actually go for that left loop as you did because you're running out of time.
Well, I was running. My goal was to hit the spinner, but I was on the wrong flipper, so yeah. I
Right.
thought,
You
all
hit
right.
the captured ball because, like, the loop is good and it builds between each ball. The spinners were like the huge points are at, but you have to build it with the captured ball.
You know what? I saw Jermaine play it, and he was backhanding it. It might have been Dave Stewart or maybe Carl, or I thought it was Jermaine, backhanding it on the left flipper, hitting the captive ball.
You
but
can backhand
those,
it, yep.
those are thick rubbers there. If you have a look
Yeah.
They're thick rubbers, and
right there, those are thick rubbers. And the
the
thing
other
is, I couldn't backhand it. I tried several times. I couldn't do it, so I kind of gave up.
And you have to hit it all, like, at least halfway back off the switch.
Another thing about that backhand is that they have a little bit of a flipper hop on the left flipper.
Yes, they
between the
do.
in lane and the to make that harder, that spinner shot, and that also makes the backhand harder because when you cradle the ball and you let go, it doesn't
always
start to move right away, and
Yeah.
sometimes can hang there, and so the timing will be a little bit different. And
There's that hop you talked about
So-
right there.
yeah,
Mark's trying to get his last target down and then go for stars. There's his first set of drops. He's got one star.
Did you notice how I chickened out and I plunged when it was on the full bar already? I thought, I'm not going to go for another rack. I know that's how you get your bonus and everything, but I thought, I'm just going to try to get some.
Oh,
Oh,
there it
nice.
is.
Nice.
That was a
hit.
nice shot.
what was the?
It
We're
was
at
only-
almost 800,000 right there with that rip.
Yeah.
Showing me up.
Yeah. Man, if only it was 100,000 spinner instead.
Well, you're right, but that's a.
It's still good value.
I think the most I've got that spinner at is 4,000, and it's tough to do. There's a good hit. Now it's at 4,000.
Oh, he's got one star.
Yeah, but he's on the wrong suit right now. See how he's on the bottom? Now he's on the hearts. And he
Wait,
needs-
what did the suits do?
the suits
that's-
change when you hit the number 2, and there are 3 number 2s.
Okay, but
So that you have to have the. Right now he's on hearts. I'm going to demonstrate right there.
Yeah,
That's
so-
the hearts right there.
Mhm.
And he does not have that set complete,
doesn't
so
have
it
it.
would
Think-
not be a
I gotta
10.
go play. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh,
Good luck, Ryan. Let's make fun of him.
yeah. Now you can't hear us, right?
That's right.
Right.
Ryan Wanger from Comet Pinball. Look at him run. It's an Olympic sport here at INDISC.
Yes, Hey Rocker, it does carry over the left loop. So that's also a viable strategy when it comes to.
Hello to Greg Dunlop. ZZ Top. Not sure who that is, but
That
hello,
is
ZZ Top.
Zach Parks.
Oh, is it? Is it really?
Yeah.
I do know Zach.
Looks like the camera's
all the
a little
guys.
bit off on Robo War.
Hey, Rocker Waves. From Portland. Hey.
Hey, you can watch some either Wanger or Total Nuclear Annihilation's a game that's brand new from Spooky Pinball. What do you think about it?
I have 3 favorite games of 2017.
Yep.
TNA is one of them.
Oh.
I
like
love
it.
Dialed In, and I absolutely love. I know this is an oddball thing to say maybe because there are so many great choices. I really love Aerosmith.
Yeah,
I love the flow of it. I like the different modes.
the risk reward of it is a lot different for a Stern game. Oh my God, the scoop almost just shot it down the out lane.
Look
So
at that.
it's
Maybe it doesn't show well stream-wise, or maybe it looks a little dark, whatever. This is a beautiful game.
It
The
is,
lighting is fantastic, and if the stream looks a little odd, it's just I'm telling you, this is a wonderful game, and
Oh, and he got his inlet. Yeah, he got his ball saver there, so that keeps his 3x playfield running as he.
Escher, don't you love that the ball saver, the
Actually
timer?
has a number. Okay, that's
isn't that the
probably
greatest thing
my
ever?
favorite part of the.
Scott Denisi, bravo.
Yeah. It's, yeah. Oh, there's another ball saver. Yeah, the ball saver comes really easy because you only need 3 in lanes. You don't need actually all 4.
Greg's
So-
here to cheer on his Portland pals. Who's here from Portland, Greg? Let us know. We'll say hi.
Yep.
Maybe try to find them and get them on a stream for you.
So on the top, you see the number. That's how close he is to finishing his reactor.
Yeah, 60.
is
That's a percentage
there.
right there. Yeah. So
So
you have to get up in that top area, and there's
the spinner is like the main way you build it. The main way that you build that number is the spinner for me. But if you get it into the slings up top, it'll
Yep.
just instantly finish it.
So there you go. There's the
But
spinner you
it's
talked
kind
about,
of hard.
and now it's ready to go. The reactor is the pop bumper, and it changes all the time. Ryan, did you forget something? What happened? Do you want to sit in the middle here, or where do you want to go? I'll go. There you go. Obviously, a game malfunction.
Well, I didn't. Oh, all right. We've moved on
We
here.
didn't, yeah, we didn't.
We're watching Derek Thompson from Alberta, from Edmonton. He hosts a big tournament the same time as Allentown in early May. It's called YAG Pin, and YAG is the airport code for Edmonton, YEG, and Pin for pinball. So there you go.
And up next is Johnny Monica. He's quite a character. I don't know if you've ever met Johnny Monica, but if you have, you know what I'm talking about.
I just talked to him for an upcoming pinball profile, too, and I risked my life doing it, I want to point out, because I now, I'm sure, have the Monica plague.
Yes. We've already experienced the Monica plague, or at least Carl has, of
Yeah, oh, for
Johnny
sure.
kicking a...
So who's, here we go. We've got Stacy, Brenna, Derek, Andy, and Colin from Portland. I know I know Colin did very well. I saw some of Colin's scores. And
he's got the #1 score on Robo Award.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if it sticks, but last time I checked it was.
If you want to follow along, just go to neverdrains.com. It's that simple. The great software from Carl. And because this is his tournament, you don't have to type anything after that. Neverdrains.com. And you can find out all the stats on the men's, the main and the classic and the, what else? So the main AB, the classics AB, the women's, which we're going to stream tomorrow.
With
and
classics.
And there's another tournament, I think, a little side tournament. That won't be streamed, but it's a really good tournament. It's for people, I think, with a certain IFPA that is not very high up a ranking, and it's open to. It was a pin golf tournament. That's what it was. Over on the other side.
Today, yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. Do we know anything about that? Like what happened, or?
No, I haven't heard much about that.
I don't, but I certainly love the idea.
Man, this game was going so well. He had $1 million on his first ball, and it's falling apart. He's going for his locks here. So there's 2 skill shots in the game, like the main skill shots. Up top, there's the 4 lanes, and that's one of the skill shots. But the main part of the skill shot is if you don't move the upper lanes and you plunge it, it will complete a grid set, which is right here, just immediately. And that's pretty dangerous. Most people, you have to use a multi-ball.
So what do you have to do,
wait,
Asher?
say this again?
So if you, on the top lanes, if you plunge into the top lane without moving it, it will complete a grid set for you.
Okay.
And the other...
Meaning your first reactor is lit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the other skill shot is if you short plunge without flipping the left flipper and backhand the locks without hitting any other switches, it'll give you 17 seconds of ball saver, which can be huge.
You have to one-time it?
No, you can live catch it.
You can
and
live
then
catch and then
backhand.
hit it?
Yeah, it's not on the timer, but you can't hit any other switches.
Interesting. Okay, so
So-
you shouldn't just be flipping the left flipper there for any reason if you're going to short plunge.
And you shouldn't be flipping your flippers anyways, because if you move the top lanes at all, then you won't get your grid. And
Oh, so you can't. Okay, so if you move it from the starting position, that's what cancels it?
Yep.
I thought you got to pick your lane and then you couldn't move it after that. Okay.
No, I think it's the original lane it
That
gives
could be.
you.
All right, so we'll start from the beginning here. So I have not been able to plunge those top lanes at all today. I don't know about
And
anybody
that's
else.
ball 1 at 1,000 points.
There's no ball save. There's no playfield validation. You're just out.
Yep, so he plunged up top.
Is there anything interesting he can do while he's up here?
If he completes the, is it 1, 2, 3 up top, it will max his next reactor. Reactor.
Okay.
That's the word. So
my mouth is so tired. You know, this is a long 2 days.
Oh,
I was wondering
Pinburg
about.
long.
Well, do you know what, Pinburg? There's at least a break, right? And there's even a break after the rounds. You're up a lot, but
someone else decides when you play at Pinburg, and here you can just play forever.
Yeah,
I am so bagged right now. I'm just so tired. I don't know. I think of guys who do the Sanctum and how tough that would be. And my goodness.
The Sanctum would. It's like. That doesn't sound fun. Like, I love pinball.
I think that sounds fun, actually.
I don't think it would be fun at all.
I know. I know.
I think
I
I
was
could
talking
do
to some guys and some women and about the game, the Sanctum.
Oh.
And it is punishing more the day after, because
yeah,
you're
everyone's kind of in the same boat while you're playing, but it's the day after that's really tough.
So Pinball said you can actually move it while it's in the shooter lane.
Okay.
So
Look
you
at that, I
can
know more than
actually.
Asher.
So if you so you can move it around. So if you have like one of them down on the skill shot, then you can do it.
Would like to congratulate the 8 people that have made it to the Classics semifinals, I guess. Carl D'Angelo drove the bus and is moving on. Peter Frank also in that group. We've got Phil Birnbaum from Ottawa. Gene Lewin, who I've never met before. My goodness, is Gene a fantastic player.
Yeah.
I had no idea who he was until I came out here, and someone told me a little bit about Gene's background. What a great player.
Yeah, he's a
legend, I guess.
Photography's great as well.
Yeah. So who else advanced? Raymond Davidson and Jermaine. And they were in the same group, too. So
wow.
Double Seattle pushed through there. And also Tony Lavinia. I hope I said Tony's last name right. And Will McKinney are the 8 people that advanced to the Classics, which we'll be watching tomorrow here on AE Pinball.
Great. So,
do we know anything else about about what has gone on in Classics so far? I mean, I was talking to Robert Gagnon, and he tilted through.
Robert was in my group.
Okay.
So Robert and myself and
we're on
Jermaine.
camera, all right.
Yeah.
Hello, Robert, Jermaine, myself, and I want to say his name right, so I don't. Let me have a look again. I'm so tired. Peter. Yeah, Peter Frank. Who did I say he advanced? Wow, he's playing really well. So Peter and Jermaine advanced in our group. Now Robert and I were playing on Aztec. He did a little side shuffle. It tilted. It's an EM game. We're playing 4 players, and it did tilt through it. It wasn't like he lifted the machine, but it is an EM, and things happen like that, right?
It can tilt through. You got to be careful.
That was unfortunate for Robert. And 2 Canadians got the boot right there here in
Yeah.
Southern Cal.
And if you don't know what that is exactly, tilt through is, you tilt the machine, and then the tilt bob is still swinging, and it tilts the next player's turn as well. And in tournaments, that's a disqualification. I mean, you take a 0 for the game, and
so Bob's trying to get a skill shot here. If you don't have a switch, it will.
Yeah, the skill shot, now you can add 3 balls to this.
Yeah.
If you want to show that, Ryan, that would be great.
Yeah, it's hard to really.
Basically, you want to go up this ramp.
It's
you
a soft
go up
plunge.
the ramp, and then it comes back down into this instead of going through the wire forms there.
Yeah, so that will give you balls for your overall rack, and that will get you closer to the jackpot.
And have you been doing 9-ball?
9 ball is the selection. I assume you're doing that as well, Asher?
Yeah.
9 ball.
I actually haven't played this actual one yet.
Oh, wow.
I avoided it. I'm not a huge fan of the game.
You should probably play it. Now
I
someone's
should've
going to
probably
pick
played
it tomorrow. But here we go. A question here from MN Pinball, Minnesota Pinball, I assume. I'm not sure. But how much qualifying time is left in the tournament?
So it goes to 11, right?
And then 11 a little bit, yeah. So we've got about an hour and 40 minutes left, and then an hour of volunteer time. This tournament doesn't happen without the great volunteers, so I think it's a great idea for tournament directors to have that volunteer time.
And that can be huge, and that really motivates players to actually volunteer, and it really helps out the tournament and everything.
Yeah.
Thank you to everyone who's
Oh.
score kept for any reason.
Tim J from San Francisco. I think I've seen him do a few different shifts, and really, really impressed with so many people here.
Yep. So, yeah, the traveling gnome for Bob. That's his overall profile pick for all Never Drains tournaments when there's a pick. So.
Oh, neat! Did you see what what Steve Daniels said from Vermont?
Okay.
Player 1, if they play Pool Sharks tomorrow, that will determine it for player 2, 3, and 4. I didn't know that.
If they pick
8-ball versus 9-ball. I didn't know that.
Well, you pick 9-ball, right? You always
I always pick 9-ball.
Most people pick 9-ball, it seems like, and that's because you only have to get. Well, explain what the difference is between 8 and 9.
Well, this shot right here, you can see the blinking shot right there. That's going to light the 6-ball. The 4 light is out right now. So that's the next one. Then another one of these targets will light up. You have to get 1 through 8, and then the 9-ball will be lit. The 8-ball is up this lane, and this lane as well too. And then you have to do it again to get the 9-ball. That will light a 3 million hurry up right there.
And get you closer to your jackpot as well, which can be.
Jackpots are done by spelling these 3 letters right here. The rollover's Q.
Yep.
These 3 stand-ups here, the green ones, and the other one is the rack itself. So once he, who's playing right now? Once Derek goes up that ramp, he'll have another character, and the characters are right here, and this is the jackpot lane right there.
Yep. So once it's kind of like Taxxi in a way. It's like you pick up each character, you progress as you go, and when the jackpot shows up, it can be extremely lucrative, and it shows the 3 million. They usually show up around the same time. So.
Uh-oh. Ryan's off. Escher, what were we saying there? I'm so tired.
Yeah, about jackpot and 3 million lining up.
Well, that's it about the jackpot. I've seen some people have I want to say 4.5 million jackpot, maybe 7, and others. I saw another person get 1.5. I mean, it's unfortunate, but certainly makes a difference. I like they have Taxxi here, by the way. And the minimum jackpot's $1 million. The maximum is 1.5. It's fair for everyone.
I thought it was always 1.5. I
thought it said a minimum maximum on that.
Yeah,
Maybe I'm tired. It could be another game.
It definitely the sign did say that, but I'm not sure if that's actually what it was. I thought it was always at 1.5. But
when I got it several times, it was only 1.5. I actually had a good Taxxi.
Yeah, the 1.5 was the max. So then it said like 1 to 1.5, and I think it's always 1.5. So. That's always really nice when a game is
set
very,
like that, yeah.
It's like playing a Taxxi where the jackpot builds. It's like, oh, it's someone gets a jackpot and it's like $1 million, and then someone else gets it later for like 4.5. It's like it's not really a fair tournament game. But with the ROM, or is it a ROM or is it just a setting?
I'm really not 100% sure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure at all.
Yeah.
So right now the jackpot's lit right there. That's the shot, and he got it. And the jackpot is 6.1.
That's
a beast.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you, Derek and I were talking just earlier. He's just playing for fun now. He's so tired. He's like, I've got a few entries left. I'm just going to play some games. He's kind of out of it, but he's like, you know what?
He's in 43rd, so a number 1 on this will take him.
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh, we got an extra ball. It's nothing.
Extra ball, I think, is about 200 grand in this.
It's actually worth something.
Yeah, but not what's 200 grand when you've got 9, right?
Yeah, and when there's 3 million shots and 6 million shots.
Yep.
He's working the middle shot, trying to.
Yeah, that T letter.
Stay alive. Oh, that's an unlucky.
He's going to be happy with that score, though.
Yep, it's a solid score.
He's got 2 times plus 1 rack there, so that's going to be a decent bonus.
Might be, $500,000,
sure,
not quite 10.
Sure.
Yep, so. Oh, all right, so I want to go.
Pick another game?
Pick another game, let's see. I want to maybe see some Monopoly. It's a very rare tournament game to see. Because
I think your dad might be playing. Is that why you want to go to Monopoly?
Oh, is he?
I think he is.
Oh, he is. I didn't even see.
I see someone with headphones on.
Yeah, and
I see cargo shorts. I see Adam.
He's in the multi-ball right now. He just trained out. Let's see. So he's at 10 million. His goal, I think, is 20 million. So he's working. So the main strategy is to work your land grab, which is on the board. If you get to the end, it can be very lucrative and can be worth like I think my land grab was like 3 million, which can be a bad land grab. So he's timing out his target, so he doesn't have to like worry about hitting it and anything. So yep. So it's just kind of hit the ramp, hit the shot, roll the dice. It will, if the dice roll is in 12, it will always roll the correct number for you to get on the right mode. So if you're 12 or more away, it's actually random.
Okay.
But if you can actually land on a place that you haven't gotten yet, it will always roll it
random
for you.
yet. Okay.
Yeah. So that makes the super mode easier to get to.
That spinning flipper where the utilities are,
It's actually pretty safe.
it is on this machine. I've seen some where it kicks it right down the middle, but really your plunge should be into that saucer, right, to start your mode.
Yep. So
Looks like Evan's on board. Hello, Evan.
yep. Oh, it was an in lane and it went out lane. All right, so it's every ball counts on this game because you can't really do everything on one ball. So you can actually, so if there's a scoop right there, he just missed it. That's kind of like the Addams Family skill shot.
Yep.
It's very nice when you get it because
Start your mode.
Start your mode. So yeah. So okay, so all right, so trying to just get it back under control, hit the ramp, not that ramp, but
Do you know what your dad's best score is on this?
15 million.
15 million, you think?
Yeah, that's what it says there.
Oh, did it scroll
yeah,
on there?
it scrolled onto it.
I'm not only tired from talking, I'm tired from looking too. So.
Yep.
Oh, he's 13th right now. Okay. Oh, they're yelling at me for Lady Luck. I'm gonna let them. I'm gonna pass and I'll come back.
Oh, okay.
I'll wait till Ryan. Ryan's been playing a long time.
Yeah.
I think he went and got something to eat. I don't believe he's been playing this long.
Especially on Game of Thrones. He actually goes for wall. He doesn't go for the Blackwater. So
I watched Keith. He had king ready, handed the king ready. Didn't touch it till ball 3. All he did, left spinner, left spinner, left spinner, left spinner, left spinner.
I did that too, except on ball 3 I didn't hit the hand of the king shot. That was right.
He was getting 10 million a orbit for whatever the.
That's actually a pretty small orbit.
Oh, yeah, it was. He was only at level 4, right?
Yeah, you can get up to like level 5.
Yeah.
And then it's like 50 million a shot,
Yeah.
not including playfield multipliers.
There you go.
So he drained out. I think he got to like 13 million. But yeah, 13.6. He's going for 20 million, and the scores have been pretty high on Monopoly. So. All right, so Alex Samonte is up next. If everyone's getting 1,500 points on the start of their game.
You know why that is, don't you?
Isn't it the target?
No. All right, let me tell you, young man. When you play Monopoly, the board game, everyone starts with $1,500 cash.
Oh, really?
That's why. So it's a novelty.
Oh, that's funny.
That is kind of funny. I remember the first time I played it, I'm like, you might want to do that. They're yelling at me.
Huh?
Oh, they want me on Lady Luck. I'm going to stay until Ryan comes back.
Yeah, that's all right. Wow, he's getting some nasty outlanes right now. The right sling's been a little bit finicky. So it likes to fire randomly, and it can mess you up a little bit. Oh, man, that's a game. Yep. Monopoly can just go that way sometimes, or it just doesn't give you any luck at all.
I see Jim Cito beside us, still standing. Still look. Yeah, still doing a great job.
Yeah.
Player, technician, yeah.
Christian, he's quite a character.
Specials.
Yeah.
Look at that picture. Specials from Seattle, who is the #1 ranked state player in Can you imagine playing in Washington with all those players? So I said, so you're number one. You maybe have an easy bracket. He looked at me like, what are you talking about?
Oh,
He's
yeah,
got,
you got
on
Raymond.
his side of the bracket, he's got Raymond, he's got Dave Stewart, he's got Jermaine, and then I'm forgetting some other people too. But just
Is Burl Seattle, right?
yeah, I'm not sure if he's
Suppress
in or not.
player number 2.
I don't know.
Hey, joining us back.
That
is
was actually a
Ryan.
long game.
What'd you end up with?
Gosh. My previous high was 4 something, and I got 5 something. And I made a real big mistake on the last ball. I came out of. I needed like 2 shots in Tyrell to get to hand of the king.
Oh,
wow.
And I started Tyrell, and I tried to backhand the right ramp, which I had done like not 30
Did it
seconds
start?
earlier,
Oh.
and it doesn't. It's not strong enough.
Yeah.
It goes like
the
halfway
Stark
up.
ramp or the middle ramp?
The Stark ramp.
Stark.
Oh yeah, the Stark ramp. You have to be hitting it on the fly to backhand. It's been like that all weekend, and it's really annoying. Makes the game way
I
harder.
had just learned the lesson and not, like it came
Yeah.
out dangerously, and then I did it again because that's what I do on mine, and I'm so so used to it.
So he's playing some modes here. He's shooting the bank for points. So, all right. So he's just playing the mode. You can actually get a lot of points from it if you consistently hit it without draining, but it's a pretty dangerous shot. I want to see this. Let's see how much it was. Yeah, 1.5 million. That's
It's not bad.
that's it's a huge thing,
Maybe not worth a drain, but
you know. Complimentary water from Carl himself.
Thank you, Carl.
Thank you, Carl. It's refreshing.
It's so hard. I mean, it's I'm tired. You know, we have to go off site to get something to eat unless you want a hot dog. I've had a hot dog, but I'm feeling it right now.
There's not a ton of restaurants around Banning, but
Oh, there's lots. Yeah, I had a Carl. Listen, I'm Canadian, right? So a Carl's Jr. We don't have those. I checked one out. I'm like, all right, sure. In-N-Out Burger had to do that in California.
Yeah.
Did that in L.A.
see, the little flipper.
you've had In-N-Out before.
No, I've never had
That was
an
the
In-N-Out
first
Burger.
time?
I haven't. I haven't
live-
had In-N-Out at all.
What? Did it live up to the hype, Jeff?
Yeah. I got to tell you, and I'm not being paid by anyone. I'm more of a Whataburger guy. A Whataburger has got my heart. I'm going to leave you right now. 5 seconds at best. Lady Luck, here I come.
5 seconds at best.
Only to
10x bonus.
10x bonus. Okay, bud.
So
It's hard to get out of this booth without falling into the green screen.
yeah. All right, so he's ball 3, 5 million. He's working on just modes and everything. So that's his game.
Have you played Monopoly yet this weekend?
I have.
Did you give your review of it, or just assessment of how it plays?
Plays great. It punishes you for no reason. Over.
I would say it punishes you for reasons and
Yeah, it will
regardless of
just like
whether you deserve it or not.
What? Game of Thrones. So we might move over to Game of Thrones here.
There we are, looking at most of the main bank.
Yep. Starting from Metallica all the way over to. Yep, on the corner is Game of Thrones, right?
Okay, so here we have Bart Volman. Do you know?
He just finished up his game. Looks like.
Oh,
So,
Robert Whodunit stepping up.
yep. See what he can get going.
There have been some brutally short games
Yeah,
on this
so-
this weekend.
On Friday, no matter where you shot the Tyrell targets from, it would find a way to drain you. But now, if you hit just the top one, it will usually give you a good feed. So you search Martel, which is probably the best mode because you only get 2 seconds of ball saver in Blackwater if you can even get there. So it's ball 1. So
have you been shooting Tyrell targets directly?
yep, I have.
Okay.
So
Lately, I've been really into shooting off of here. the Baratheon targets,
That's
like
what
he just did. Yeah.
Except that happened.
He did claim one lock.
No, you have to.
I
hit
mean,
both
sorry,
for
you're right.
lock.
He got one of the stand-ups. He didn't get the lock. But the out lanes are wide open. There's no rubbers over there, so.
Yeah, I haven't seen
my
David
gosh.
at all, Dralis, but Timmy's been he's been going hard. He's might get a bye at the end. So. See, that's an average Game of Thrones game. I've seen my worst score was under 1 million.
I've seen other people with under 1 million.
Under 1 million. It's just like, oh, green target's out lane. Green target's out lane.
So now, okay, despite these changes, did you play it any differently? Or are you still just
I'm taking Martell into Hand of the King. Otherwise,
okay?
I don't take Stark in. So it's easier to get there because what I do is I go Tyrell to Blackwater, and then I play Tyrell and Lannister in Blackwater, and then I come out usually with the multiplier if I can get to my super jackpots, and then you drop a 700 Martell, because Martell is huge if you got a multiplier. So
when you play Martell, how do you make is there an order you do for the shots? Do you need to raise your combo multipliers at all?
Spilled a little bit of water.
We don't even have time to go to the bathroom here in the broadcast booth.
So if you have a 3X, you just go spinner, 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 ramp. And if you're really feeling it, you can go spinner, ramp, spinner, ramp, spinner, ramp, spinner, ramp.
And that'll be max out everything.
Okay. Depending on if you finish Lannister or Tyrell going in and you have a 4X, it's going to be over 1 billion. Easily. And I usually keep Martell for after my Hand of the King when I have a big multiplier coming out, because then it's just another 1 billion that you can do just like right there. So it's a good save there. See if okay, so he got one of the 2 targets he needs in the sling fire.
So that is happening all over all these games this weekend. You'll notice the ball was just rolling across the front of the
and it will
sling,
fire.
and it fires.
Yep.
So you have to be on your toes all the time.
And the feed from the pop bumpers is now hitting the sling.
Yeah.
Which is never fun. Oh, there's his first locklet, and he got the hard target, and he got the in lane, but he hit his Greyjoy. People working. Greyjoy's I think it's a fine mode to do in single ball play. There's his Lure of the Light, so just don't drain down the middle. It's the worst when you have your Lure of the Light and you drain down the middle.
So he just accidentally did a thing which I had done earlier this weekend, which is he has a lock lit, and he hasn't claimed it, and he hit the 2 more targets again, but it doesn't stack locks like that, so he kind of lost. He didn't get any credit for that progress. But here, he's got one of them already, and so he'll keep that progress.
Pass for now. Doesn't give you enough time. And he went through twice, but all right.
I do like how Star Wars, when you
it
move,
gives you plenty
it
of
resets the time. You kind of have a long time to think about it. There's a lot of choices there.
Here it gives you, like, for 2 modes, I think it's 6 seconds. 3, it's 13, and then 4, I think it just goes up from there. So Ryan, Jeff.
I'm up next on Game of Thrones, so I'm gonna just move to the side of the booth.
So how did your game go?
Well, I know you weren't watching it, so there's no documentation. I guess we could roll back the tapes.
You were gone for a while.
But
did you roll it a couple times?
I had my spinner at 4,000, and I ripped it with 10 times.
Oh, nice. What'd you end up with?
Not enough. Just under 1 million.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I thought I would have got a lot more on the spins, but.
Yep.
Oh, Game of Thrones. Boy, this has been fun to watch this weekend.
Yes.
All right, so let's talk about what I'm going to do. No, actually, we should watch. We should talk about Sheldon here, but have you been seeing people? I've started maybe transitioning towards going for wall. Have you been seeing people do that?
Honestly, with the green targets, being nicer lately, it's I feel like wall just doesn't quite give you enough wiggle room to.
All right, so you think just direct for the targets is the way to go.
So he just started Martell and Greyjoy, which is looks like he wants to finish these modes before he goes into his Blackwater, so then his Hand of the King will be ready right after. He drains out, and he still needs 1 more target to light his locks for his multi-ball.
Of
He has
course,
his Targaryen.
he
wit,
does
yeah.
have Targaryen. So of course, it's common for people to just pass modes until they have
Until their multi-ball's ready.
their multi-balls ready. And he
Oh.
didn't do that there, but that was a
So
great
that was
save.
a great save. It might tilt. Ah. That's trouble. Yep.
Yeah,
That's a drain that
me.
we've been seeing all weekend. All right, good luck.
I'm just trying to find out a question from Dralix 200
trying
about Tim Street, who I was talking to
yeah.
earlier, and David Taylor.
Yeah,
I don't know how David Taylor is scoring. I certainly know I've heard him a lot.
yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen him really playing much, but like I said, Timothy's playing hard.
He was 9th the last time I talked to him, probably about 3 hours ago. Do you want to check that out?
Yep. So.
Let me see. I see Tim in 10th right now.
Yep.
And Taylor is 33rd, so needs about, right now the cut line's at 5:56, David Taylor's at 5:17, so
Yep.
with 7 games counting in this bank of 14, I mean, you probably need a couple of games there.
Oh, so we're watching Ryan here talking about how he's been shooting lure to light targets to bounce into the green targets, which can be, you know, you get your lure to the light and you get your locks. Oh, yeah, so you can't really see, but there's no rubber on the out lane. Oh, that's another drain that we've been seeing a lot of.
Yes,
the
we
top
have.
target to the power out lane. So,
Now, Ryan's from Colorado too, right?
yes, he is.
Close to you, or
yes,
he's Boulder,
pretty,
right?
yeah, Boulder, which is like half an hour. From where I
Okay.
am. So,
And Comet Pinball, a big sponsor here at INDISC.
yep,
Last year as well, too, so thanks, Ryan, for supporting this great tournament.
yep.
I think
Yeah,
you and
great
you
lights.
and I and your father were talking. I'm looking forward to going out to Colorado in April.
Oh,
I'm going to be there for a few days, and I guess I'm going to be hitting some Sunday night first tournament of the month tournament. I'm going to a Rockies
Oh.
game. And,
oh yeah,
And there's a tournament Sunday nights, the first Sunday of every month.
yeah. That's the Whodunit, as we call it.
Oh, is it?
It's Heliana or
Oh, great.
Helena.
Heliana, yeah.
Yeah, she moved to Denver recently, and oh, huh?
Hold on a second. Just have to pull out that.
All right, so yeah, so the Helena Mint, it's a tournament we call, and she moved to Denver recently, and
I had her on
Yeah.
Pinball Profile just recently on her 1 year anniversary of her and Adam's wedding.
nice. We almost went to the wedding, but we had a lot of stuff on, so we couldn't quite make it. It was actually in the.
It was on a tournament day, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was in the One Up, which is one of the places where
1 up, yeah.
it's there's the One Up and the other One Up, but we call it the 2 Up. And
In Canada, we have 7 up. It's a great drink.
so, all right, so he's got 2 locks. He's got 1 to go. He's got the top. Popped it over.
One more light. No,
Oh, God.
the
He's just-
slings sometimes give it to you, but you don't want to be relying on that.
Nope.
Greyjoy, not quite there yet.
So Ryan owns a couple games in a bar called a barcade called Press Play, and Game of Thrones is one of the games there. I think it's an LE though.
Okay.
So he knows what he's doing. He's just it almost gave it to him.
This is a great. You must love this game.
It's my favorite
Is
game
it?
at the moment. Yes. it is.
Every time I play it, I like it more and more and more. And when I
There's
first,
so much nuance to it.
well, when I first played it,
Oh.
I had no clue what to do.
yeah.
And once you learn it, it's very rewarding. A great Stern game from Steve Ritchie.
Yeah, he looks up to the camera.
Pimping it.
Yeah, so I would start those 2. Yep, those are it's the best.
Lannister and Greyjoy.
But Tyrell's really hard to finish in single ball play, so by doing it, you're going all out on it. So.
Do you pick those 2 because they're close by in nature, or is that why you choose those 2?
No, I choose Grey. Lannister's you can't finish Lannister in single ball play because.
Not in single, but right now in multi-ball, it makes sense,
well,
right?
yeah, so that one's basically you're taking that one in all the time.
Okay.
And then Greyjoy is all your multi-ball jackpots shots. So you're shooting this everything. So it's not really they're both in nature. They're both like just lucrative into your,
But before you can get that what do you call that thing? The battering ram, the log. Before that's lit for jackpots, what does he have to do?
He has to hit all the shots. And
So there's 2 Lannister shots left, right? And then
Yeah.
and 2 Greyjoy shots?
Well, yeah, so you need all the jackpots. And the 2 jackpot shots are on the middle ramp.
Oh,
Yeah,
adds a ball.
Add a ball. That's why you pick Martel.
Now, do you pick Martel? Because
Always.
good player. You do too. You're a great player. I see some of the better players pick Terrell
No.
for Hand of the King reasons.
You want me to go through on all the reasons why I don't think I...
Yeah, well, I sure. Give me the Cole's Notes version. I'm curious. I
So
really don't
there's
know.
4 main reasons, 3 main reasons.
Okay.
Reason 1, you are shooting those targets anyways, and when he looks up at the camera, you're shooting those targets anyways, and you're not progressing to anything when you're hitting them. You're just hitting winter is coming targets, right? That leads into my second point. After you get all through your locks, your winter is coming starts, and you can still start your multi-ball when it's running, but it will lock you out from all your modes.
Okay.
So that's no good because then you have to hit another shot. And the third reason is you don't get your out-of-ball during multi-ball. I feel like the multiplier on the in lane does not compare that well to the out-of-ball.
You know, a well-thought answer, and I've learned a little bit. If I can apply it, that's another story.
Yeah, so here's Nick's done. He's playing
Whodunit?
Whodunit.
Which you never see in tournaments.
You know, it was in Pinburg.
Oh, with Kaylee and with Carl, yeah.
Yeah, you got 10 billion. Because what was the thing on that? The elevator.
Elevator didn't go down.
Didn't go down. Yeah, that was the.
Or didn't go back up, I guess.
Yeah.
That wasn't bad. Lannister Greyjoy,
Yeah.
you picked the right thing.
It ended up being a kind of low score. I had to dig it all out on ball 3. And
I noticed you were modest looking into the camera a few times after a few successful shots.
yeah.
So.
I knew you guys were watching. I wanted it to be some, there'd be some life.
Why did he just pass on the roulette? He just passed on the roulette. And
I'd love to say I know this
or
game.
he might have already done a roulette. So you always lose the first one, and you always win the second one. It goes back and forth.
In tournament mode.
So, yeah, in tournament mode. And then it's like random. And
So you want to risk a low amount.
so ball 1, you are just going for that
Roulette.
Roulette.
Because you don't have to make score.
How do you light it?
By either hitting the roulette shot itself, or
Which is which shot?
Right there.
or
Okay.
hitting that shot twice in a row.
Oh, sorry, I'm off by one.
Yeah,
That's
that one
it.
that also lights it. But you
My
have to
chubby finger
combo
missed it.
So you hit those, either the roulette shot's just one shot, or you can combo the taxi, which is pretty
Combo
easy
the
on
taxi?
this one.
Yeah, what is comboing the taxi?
Yeah,
Dumb it down, Escher.
yeah.
What is that?
It's when you just hit that shot twice in a row with this shot right here.
Yes.
Comes around and then you just one time it back up.
Okay.
And
Okay.
that it because it goes under the ramp and then over the ramp, and it says roulette is now lit. So, hey, that's my initials. Okay, so he's already done the first one, which is 3 fingerprints, which gives you the bullet, which you can see on the play field. The second one's 5 million.
Carl told me the most important thing to start off with is get the revolver.
Yes. The
Why is that?
revolver is so important because when you're in normal multi-ball and you hit the loop, it will feed the pop bumpers, and each pop bumper adds 5 million to your jackpot for the rest of the game.
And it carries
Instead
over
of
ball.
one.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And
So-
how do you get the revolver?
So there's a bunch of ways you can get the revolver. It's on the 6th floor on the elevator. It's on your 3rd spin from either your outline or your spin shots. Or I think there's a couple, you can find evidence maybe? No, evidence. I'm not sure. There's one other way.
Evidence would make sense.
I think you can actually get it on the random pop bumper spin. I think it's actually one of the things you can get. 'Cause
I'm
Lost.
glad
Yeah.
I haven't been playing this game this weekend.
And you know what? It's a great game to learn on the Farsight app too.
Yeah.
The Pinball Arcade. You
That's
think,
what I need
and
to
I've
do.
had that for years. You think I would have learned it? No.
Yeah. So, you do not want to go into the
Great drop
basement
catch there.
yet. Yeah, it was a nice. Yeah, so you don't want to go into the basement until you have your revolver, for sure. So, as I was saying, the spins are extremely important because you can move around on. Oh, he's picking. It's Butler. It's always Butler.
Are you being serious? It is always Butler?
No, it's not.
I was gonna say
It was.
the clue they give you. It's either
He didn't
them-
even get. It was random. He has a 1 in 4 chance of getting.
Oh,
it.
he didn't even have a clue.
Yeah.
But
so-
when they give you an answer, it's either them or the person they're talking about, right?
Yeah. But you can get unlucky
That's true.
sometimes.
Okay.
And they will talk about 2 people.
Yes, yeah.
And then you just kind of get screwed there. So he's going to wait for the shot to move back onto that. Yep.
I noticed Carl now is producing.
Oh.
We had somebody else producing, so it's funny. He comes on right during Whodunit.
The master himself.
What are you talking about?
Can we get some star wipes and some other effects going on here?
The instant replays.
Replays?
And yeah, so.
Speaking of wipes, you'd think here at INDISC with Carl's tournament when Johnny Monica plays, I know we were congratulating Comet Pinball, a great sponsor for years here. Thanks
Thank
for doing
you.
that.
You're
You think you would have had maybe some sanitary wipes or some Purell for when Monica
some
plays?
Comet branded
Just something.
sanitation. Yeah.
Just for our own safety, don't you think?
Okay. Yeah.
I've got Medicare where I live back in Canada. I'm fine, but I'm just worried about my American friends.
I had I left out some coin holders earlier today, some like spring-loaded coin holders with our logo on it, and maybe we could put like wet wipes inside of there.
Yeah.
Why not? Oh, look at this. Who's that guy?
So.
The paparazzi. It happens all the time. You'll get used to it, Asher. You must have be already with the Papa 20 Papa 20 championship. Are you bummed out at Papa 21's being delayed a little bit?
That means I get to be the champion for multiple years in a row.
He's the only person
so
who can say that, right? Everyone else is, where is it?
It's a win-loss.
Yeah.
I'd love to play in more Papas, but I don't think we're gonna be seeing it for a little bit.
You really think so?
Yeah. So, the spins are extremely important in this game. I was talking about them earlier, but the first one gives you a bullet or an evidence, which is just it lights your phone.
Ooh. Yep.
The second one is 5 million. The third one is
Flashlight?
your revolver.
Oh, okay.
Or it gives you equipment. And
Okay.
the first one is the revolver.
First one's revolver, then the magnifying glass.
Yeah. And then the third one, if you drain with it, it will give you a second chance, and that will actually give you your ball back. And then the fifth one is multi-ball. So usually you will have your revolver by that multi-ball, and it can be extremely lucrative if you drain with that spin on your outlet.
Okay.
So
Carl put a bunch of Monica pictures up on
the Monica plate.
Very nice. He can't hear us right now.
Yep. So.
Your
Here's-
current
yeah,
Carl's producing, and he puts up the standings right now.
because he's in. This is actually not updated.
No, it's not.
Is it? I don't think it is. Here, let me. Wait.
Tough to say. Why do you think it's updated?
Is that refreshed? Did you put up another score? Yeah. What did you put up, Carl?
I did 12 million on Pool Sharks.
So you had to put this up here. So funny enough, last year's champ Carl D'Angelo right now sitting in first. Zach Sharp, who only arrived today in second.
He's only put in a little bit of.
And we're looking at Keith Elwin too, another person who arrived. Just today.
So a lot of good players qualifying still on the cut.
So I overheard Keith today saying that he doesn't really like buys.
You know,
he doesn't like buys.
Doesn't like.
He
buys.
doesn't want to buy, and it's really strange because he wants to play against players that he feels like he has a better chance to be warmed up. So when he goes into the buy round, he's warmed up, and I think he's
the only person who would say, I don't want buys. We all would love buys. One of our great sponsors here, Captain's Auction Warehouse, also Endless Pinball, SoCal-based pinball sales, repair, and restoration. Say hi to Pat Choi. EndlessPinball.com.
They paid for extra time. Oh,
there's a good one, right, Ryan?
There's Comet Pinball for all your LED needs.
Have you guys run the commercial already?
No, we haven't.
Not
Let's
yet.
see the commercial.
No, I guess
it's going to be
we
embarrassing.
need more water here.
We now take a commercial break. Comet Pinball has the largest selection of lighting products for your pinball machines at the lowest prices. Comet Pinball was started by Arthur Haber in 2013 in Florida, and in 2016 it was time for him to retire. And so he posted on the forums, and I saw it and reached out to him and
just this crazy idea that I pitched to my wife, Janet.
I said yes immediately and was like, yeah, let's do this. And I'm a gut person, so it felt right.
We flew out there and counted all the bulbs and put them in a U-Haul and drove them back to Colorado, and now this is our life.
Comet Pinball is special because Ryan has so much passion for the game, and we also have one of the best employees ever, and he just makes things move so smoothly.
We have over 1,000 different products. Not only just sort of standard bulbs that you can plug right in, but things that you can add to your machine to create lighting where there wasn't lighting before. Sometimes working with your spouse is easier and sometimes it's harder. And
you know, we're in it as a team, and I like that.
I think it's made us stronger as a couple. I do love pinball. I mean, I think about it every day, and you know, everybody needs something to be passionate about, and for me, that's pinball.
All right.
So we didn't get the audio for that here in the booth,
Yeah.
but
I think you've heard it.
It was great. I'm
Yeah.
Here's Jermaine. Who asked here? Riza asked, how did we do on The Price is Right? There were 7 of us on Thursday that attended a taping of The Price is Right. All I'm allowed to say is definitely watch it. It'll be airing on April 5th. We'll post that on Pinball Profile to remind people. It was a lot of fun. Some of the players there, Phil Birnbaum and I were the first to get tickets, and then quickly after that, Donovan Stepp from Colorado, Fred Richardson, Funky Fred, also on board.
Yeah.
DJ from Pittsburgh was there. Nate made these fantastic t-shirts.
Yeah, there. See him on.
Nate Hart made those?
Yeah, really, really good. And who else am I forgetting? I'm so tired right now. There were 7 of us. Jason Wardrick was there.
Yeah.
So all 7 of us there got pretty good seats, and it was a fun show. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
April 5th. It was great.
Yeah. All right, so we're watching some pool sharks again.
It's not Jermaine up though. I know that.
It's Will McKinney. Played in a spring classic not too long ago.
He's a great player from Arizona, so he's got kind of limited options in his area for big tournaments.
Well, you know another great player from Arizona here? Tracy Lindbergh. And Tracy has done so much in the Arizona area. In fact, I want to say it's Phoenix. I hope it's not Scottsdale, but I thought it was Phoenix. I'll be talking to Tracy a little bit later, but she started a Bells and Chimes there. She's going to be participating in the state championship. She's so proud. She's so excited. And I remember the very first time I saw her was at her very first Pinburg event, and she was so excited to be there, and she took pictures of everyone she was playing with, and I really got to know Tracy, and fantastic player.
I thought I had a fan there in the chat, but I think it was just someone saying hi to the person who was saying hi to you, Jeff.
All right. Is this? Oh, this must be. Oh, it's Ryan C. from Head to Head Pinball Podcast. His partner Martin Robbins is here from Australia, from the Melbourne area.
Yeah. I just listened to their show for the first time yesterday.
Isn't it funny?
Going to and from. Yeah, they have
aren't
great.
They funny?
Yeah.
Great wit, those two.
They were really laughing a lot, and especially about the kangaroo.
I got a kangaroo pouch
purse.
today. I've
Did
got
you?
one. I got 2 actually. Yeah.
Right in your pocket?
I put them in my car, but I do actually.
Yeah.
Those guys are. I'm definitely a fan of their show, and they've done a few shout-outs about Pinball Profile. So mutual respect for Martin and even you, Ryan C.
I'm going to step out for a moment for some more lady luck.
All right, good luck.
All right, so 4,000 spinner isn't good enough, you say. Got to go higher.
I got it, but
go all the way to the 10,000.
oh
right?
boy!
All right.
Play like Escher if we all just could for once.
So
How's school been? Because this is a different year for
I
you.
started 9th grade in high school, so
Doing well?
quite an experience.
Yeah, it's great there. So high school is always a lot of fun. My boys are grade 10 and grade 7, and the grade 7 is in a junior high. So he's a little guy. So he's probably the smallest of school, guys and girls included. And I was there too. So anyway.
It's like someone might be explaining the game to him.
Adam Page.
so hello.
Hello.
Green, all of the sponsors in the back.
That's
So,
right.
What game were you most excited for when you came to this tournament? Most excited to play in the tournament and see how it went.
I like the classics games. I'll say this: there wasn't one game I was like, oh, is that in the lineup?
Yeah.
So every game was
You know,
fun.
that game was barbed wire for me, but yeah.
Barbed wire. It's been known as a bit of a turd. I think wasn't it the end of Gottlieb too? I believe.
Yeah.
You want to hit the and I have to say it. I'm not trying to be politically incorrect. You have to hit Fatso, which is the character's name. You have to hit Fatso
Yeah.
to start everything. It's certainly not a fun game, and yeah, you probably hit the one I didn't want to play the most. I'm actually not
Yeah.
a big Monopoly fan.
Yeah, I wasn't either. Then I got a good score on it, and then now I am.
That makes you a fan if you get a good score on it?
Yeah, well, I watched a lot of pros play it, and it was I learned how to play it, and oh, that's actually really funny. So the monitor is actually taken directly from the game, but it's not the color DMD. We have a color DMD, but the one here is just a normal DMD. That's kind of funny. But this Dracula has been brutal.
Really? I
For
find that one
everyone
of the
else
nicest.
except for me, apparently, because
I
I have gone.
it's not hopping on the coffin shot.
It's amazing. There's
It's
no
so smooth.
hops. It's
The bats shot was just the flow
the
of
ramp,
those shots.
yeah.
You know, for lightning flippers, it can sometimes be tough.
Yep.
It's been playing great. I can play
And,
that all day.
I have-
Paragon's the one
yeah.
that's been beating me up, and I
Oh
love
yeah,
Paragon.
that Paragon is so playable. But man, if you make one mistake,
See you
it'll
later.
find you. It'll just find you an exit.
The Beast
Yeah.
has gotten me.
The
more
Beast
times
is
than
like
not.
50-50. It's actually pretty forgiving. If you're bumping, you keep the flippers up, and maybe you can get it out every now and then.
I think Abe Bendex was watching head-to-head pinball, had a Facebook Live, and Martin asked me, and he asked me about to say hi to people in Australia, and I did, and I told Martin, I said, really, you should go on your own. You don't need that, Ryan. He's kind of dead weight, you know. Look at Sonny and Cher. When Cher's still performing in Vegas, you know, Sonny got hit by a tree, sadly, and died skiing or something tragic like that. I don't wish that on Ryan, but I was just trying to say there's some dead weight there. Now,
Yeah.
now that being said, had Ryan been filming, I would have said the same thing about Martin. So I'm very fickle.
Yeah. All right. So he's got 2 locks on his coffin, and he's not done his bats yet. So it's ramp time now. 5 is your missed. 7 is your first castle lock. He just shot for his coffin, so I guess he just wants to play a multi-ball here. This thing is really tilty. I have no idea how he just got away with those 2 saves. That was really well, and he's done. Yeah. This thing's been really tilty. Slap save tilts and whatnot, so he's got his skill shots down. See if the
Read this.
yeah.
Whodunit, Ryan suddenly hits a tree. Well,
Yeah.
George of the jungle, watch out for that tree there, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, it happens.
Trying to start his missed. Either flipper as an opportunity to start a multi-ball. Okay, so see if he can start his coffin here. Oh, he didn't quite get it. Oh, everything's lit. Just hit something.
I know.
It's the hardest. Oh, is that? Yeah, that ultra kickout's been really dodgy.
Oh, you've had
But-
some bad ones?
Yeah, I've had it top of the sling, left out lane.
Here we go.
All right, here we go. Pop umbers, be forgiving.
Hit a rats right now if you can. What do you think?
You usually want to start your 2x first. Oh, that was
Oh,
almost
he's in rats.
beautiful. Oh,
So
there
here you
it
go.
is. Okay,
Start
so
hitting
he'll
those pops.
finish
Get it up
that.
there. Get it going.
Oh, he really wants his missed. Come on, pop umbers. Ah.
Just get something going. Get those
Yeah.
rats. He doesn't even
Rats
value it.
isn't going to be worth much unless
got
if you have a higher
13.
multiplier than
Yeah.
yeah. So if you had 2 multi-balls, that would have been 26, and that's his multi-ball. He got really unfortunate that
Missed
the ball
still
did not
lit, though.
fall. Yeah, it's gonna it goes into the scoop a lot. So
By the way, Jared, another great volunteer here. I want to point that out. This tournament doesn't happen.
yeah.
Jared did a couple of hours, so thanks very much.
Yep. It's coming together at the end. But yep, that's a tilt I've seen.
Oh.
Danger, tilt.
And
So his best score is over 169 million. So he was just trying to save it there.
Sure, why not? Nothing to risk.
Yep.
Comet Pinball, thanks very much. Ryan Wanger. A lot of people from all over.
Yep.
The Pecks are here from New Zealand. We talked about
Yep.
Martin Robbins as well from Australia. There's a few of us Canucks that have made the trek. Anything to get out of the snow. Do you have a lot of snow in Colorado?
It's been just cold and miserable.
yeah.
We haven't even gotten a good snow. So it's all disappointing.
Spooky Pinball, another great sponsor as well. Here's Brian
Hey, the camera's fixed now. Oh,
Bell on Robo War.
wasn't a good time.
Now, this is an interesting, I've never seen this game before.
Me neither.
Normally right here there is a gate that you can cradle up and it's really nice.
And you can-
No gate, so it goes out here if you try to.
Yeah, you can
roll
if
up.
It's like, oh, I'm gonna shield it with the flipper, and it just rolls.
See
and
you
you're
later.
Done. Yep, and you're done. So.
Dave Stewart.
Yep, really, really solid player. See what he can do here. I think you need about 6 million for a good score.
Wow, wow. So when I'm watching players, the key is to get up here and lock your ball. Think of Sorcerer.
Yeah, it's like Sorcerer. You hit the ramp, and then when you're in multi-ball, you hit the ramp.
So yeah, so then the ramp comes up, you go underneath it, and then once you're in multi-ball, these drop targets are huge points. I saw Keith do it, so it had to be worth something.
Is it just those, or is it the green ones as well?
I don't think the green targets are worth much. But
the green ones you're talking about, I can't see the first one, but there's 2 here, and there's 3 here.
And then the ones right
There's
there.
the one, okay. And another big thing I saw a lot of players do, advance X by this right orbit.
It's lit. I
And
tried to
there's another
post-pass.
one here, but it's not lit right now.
Post passing is extremely dangerous without that
Oh,
gate.
yeah.
Yeah. Because
But the gap is huge. You maybe not.
yeah, it's like, and it looks like where the metal starts, like right, like
Oh,
that's right there. Like that yellow line is basically where the ball's gonna fall off.
Our producer's asleep at the wheel.
Yeah,
so the
that's fine.
very first game that I played on this yesterday, I didn't know about that gate not being, I mean, there's a sign on it I should have read, but I shatzed from the left to the right,
Beautiful.
and it went over the hole and came back. It
I
lit
know.
the spinner.
well, that's
Yeah.
the thing about this. You want to get the out lane here and kind of it'll go around
And
there.
then
If you don't
that'll
get if you get the in lane, see you later. Goodbye.
There's no way to save that, right?
no.
They've
Yeah.
removed the post. They're,
If the gap's
I've
too
actually
huge-
saved one.
What?
okay.
If you it.
Look at here we go. The
Yeah.
gap's huge.
It's
So
got
there-
it's kind of like
There's
centigrade in
normally
here.
is a little post right there that's been removed.
Yeah. You need a good feed. You need it to like rattle, like bounce off, and then when you get leverage, then you can knock it back in.
All right.
But otherwise, you can't. The
Again, we're
post-
talking about mere mortals here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
He had to adjust his glasses.
Yeah. It's like, oh
There.
god, you don't want to go
Steve
too far.
tells us the X's move around with the switch hits. So he's talking about the advanced X. You can see one right now on the left side and one at the top of the right orbit.
Yep.
Right now he's just got to get under the ramp. He did it. Here goes
All right.
multi-ball.
Cradle up.
Oh,
Oh, that's so. Yeah. So I was hearing that the ramp is the big points during multi-ball as well.
we can't. You look up top. You can see the screen. So keep an eye on. I'm going to watch the scores, but watch those drop targets if he gets any of them.
Yeah. There's like
Not enough to really see.
yeah. So the number Colin has the number one. Colin Urban has the number one score. What he told me is he just hit the ramp during multi-ball over and over and over again.
Okay.
He it's like 9 million or 8 million on it, which is
All
a
right.
really solid, really good, solid score. And see, I don't know this game well enough to know if that'll stick all night or not. But we're coming into the final hours of the non-scorekeeping.
Yeah, 50
Volunteer.
minutes left.
Yep. So if
And the
you're
lineup,
not in,
the queues are on most games probably about 5 deep.
yeah,
Junkyard only has 2. What's wrong with Junkyard?
it's a junkyard. That's what's wrong with
There you go. That's gone.
I feel like you could have almost saved that, but if you're in multi-ball, you got cradle, you can just hit the ramp again.
The 14 games, we've got Barbed Wire, Dracula, Bram Stoker's Dracula,
You
Game
want-
of Thrones, Junkyard, Lady Luck, Metallica LE, Monopoly, Paragon, Pool Sharks, Robo War, Taxi, Theater of Magic, Total Nuclear Annihilation, Whodunit, and we'll go to the next request. You pick one of those 14 games, and we'll
Yeah.
go to that next.
Whoever has the fastest internet gets to pick the game.
Who's going to pick the next one we go to?
Yeah.
Hi, how you
Hello,
doing?
stream. So
What happened to all this? That's snow. That's not great. It's just snow.
it's snow.
Yeah.
Yes, it's snowing
food.
here, and it was last time we came here. There was snow on the ground, and it was raining. And isn't it?
It
like
was raining here?
Yeah, last year it was raining all 3 days.
I-
It was miserable to go outside. And
The stereotype is when it rains in California, no one knows how to drive. Is that true?
I don't know. We're in Banning. There's like 2 people that are driving around.
Who knows? All right,
TNA,
TNA is the winner.
No, there's actually
Oh,
Whodunit. Whodunit is the.
All right, sorry. We'll go Whodunit, then Junkyard, then TNA.
Yep.
That's it for the request. Sorry there, Steve.
Yeah.
Whodunit? Johnny Modica.
Yeah.
Look at this. I hope he's.
He's like,
Is that his first one?
risk it.
No.
Aw.
Now he's in trouble.
Darn.
Now he's
Oh, I would go for it. It
real.
can
Wait a minute. You're gonna lose though, guaranteed.
500. Yeah, 500 million is nothing. At 2.5 billion later.
You really would have risked it. Okay.
Yes, I
Because-
would have.
So now he's not gonna play roulette at all.
Well, first off,
unless
I
he
mean,
can get a really low spin.
okay. Well, his best score is actually 2.5 billion. So 2.4 billion. So actually, I wouldn't if I was in a situation. But
Okay.
I'm playing to
Blow
get,
it up.
10 million is what Raymond's score was.
So look at this.
All right, go
oh,
on.
he
Oh,
almost got to
it's-
91. Oh.
Okay, so this is his third. So his next one will be his ball save.
Revolver. There's a way to get revolver.
Yeah. So his next out lane, if he gets on his out lane, will be a ball save. So if he's good, he has a ball save. And
The
then
third roulette is the ball save, you said.
fourth.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
And then the fifth is.
Uh-oh.
Yep. He
Oh.
got it, but
Wow.
he tilted his. He was actually got the ball back, but he tilted. And Carl is shaking his head, and it's so frustrating that people don't know. It's, I'll make sure to tell Monica.
Carl loved that, didn't you, Carl?
I did.
You're gonna go talk to Monica. So he's our 8th floor is interrogate.
He's just going for
He's
it.
just going for it. Oh, he's already got one. So no, it's Butler. It's Butler.
It wasn't
It's always
Bruno.
It's always Butler. it's not actually.
Now, Bruno's also Tex, is that right?
Yes,
And the butler is Walter, right?
Walter. Yes,
All
you're
right.
correct.
So I know one or two things.
Yeah, you know a little bit of the backstory.
Not enough. I didn't know about that 6th floor to get the revolver, though.
That's it's important. Oh, we got a magnifying glass.
Now, how'd you find that out? Just from playing or pin tips or?
So we went to Blizzard Pinball up in the mountains in Colorado. And they have a whodunit there, and I got 32 billion.
Oh, boy.
Lots of big, high risk, high reward. It's Butler. No, it's not Butler.
He's got it. So now what do you do? You're okay. The goal is to get to.
It's to catch the killer, not find him. Catch the killer.
Okay.
They're running on the roof. That was a nice little.
So that the lane that's lit right now will rotate. How many shots does he need?
one, and then into the phone for the countdown.
Okay.
Okay, there's a roulette shot.
So if you can trap up, you really should here and wait for the lane to. So just wait. Oh, he's not.
Blue pass.
Oh, he got it.
No, he didn't. That
It
wasn't-
changed.
He's got 3 seconds to hit that one shot, so he's got one shot at it.
And then what happens if he doesn't
hit
get
the
it?
phone. He actually gets one more shot. Oh no, it's swapped over. If
Well,
he
what
doesn't,
happens?
nothing. Oh, he got it.
Wow.
So now he has to hit the phone. Countdown starts. Oh, that would have been 100 million. And if he drained with his out lane, it either would have started multi-ball or given him his ball back. So this game, make sure you drain down those out lanes, sir.
Not done center. Wow. I see Bob Matthews there. I see Gene, who's done a fantastic job. I see Chris Chen right there.
I am going to quickly take a bathroom break. I will be right
You're
back.
leaving me by myself.
I know.
Carl, grab
Carl
a
will
mic.
have to.
All right, I guess I get to talk on your hand.
Yes, I should be.
You are
I'll
allowed
be-
to go to the washroom.
All right.
Actually, I'm going to get you to do me a favor, okay?
How's everyone doing up there?
Wow, we're going to go international here. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Melbourne, Australia, please give it up for Head to Head Pinball Podcast's best podcaster of the two. It's not even close. It's a 90-10 split. Martin Robbins joins me right now. Let's say hi to Martin. There he is. Hey, how are you?
Hello, everyone. How are you?
It's good to see you. Oh, you're nervous, aren't you?
No, why would I be nervous? I'm done.
So tell people about Head to Head Podcast.
Well, we are a pinball podcast, believe it or not.
I think you're the only one.
No, there's Pinheads
Oh, is there?
in Australia as well, so there's two, Pinheads and us.
There might be others, too. That was a cue to tee up, slam, tilt, pinball
Are we talking
profile.
quality? Yeah.
Whoa.
No,
Carl, we got to kill this
We
guy.
gotta
We
kill
got to cut him off. I think your flight's leaving them. All right,
Yeah,
no,
it is
let's
actually
talk
soon.
about it. Head to Head.
Hi, Axel. Yeah, so we are a podcast. We've been doing it for about 6 months now.
Okay.
And we talk about all things pinball. We talk about news. We talk about tournaments and events. And it came about because I play in tournaments, and my co-host Ryan C.
Yep.
Is more into the collector scene. So we came together to have opposite views on pinball, and that's what we do. And
Now,
it's lots of fun.
one thing all podcasters alike are in love with is the great work that Jeff does for This Week in Pinball.
Oh God, yes.
Correct?
Oh, he makes our life easier. In fact,
I've heard a bunch of podcasters talk, myself included. Nobody talks
I
about
get
the Twippy. Nobody talks about his awards,
Right.
except for Head to Head Pinball. And all they talk about is, please vote us for the best podcaster. No shame. No shame at all.
sure, why not? We'll do
Down a little bit.
anything for votes.
Yeah. All right. Some TNA.
Say hi to Martin. This is Asher Levkov.
Hello,
Sure
Asher.
you-
I did say hello to Asher.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. We're old pals now. Yeah, so TNA, hey?
Now, this is great excitement for you because you haven't seen the machine until you came here.
I have not seen it nor played it.
Give us your thoughts.
And I've played a lot. Oh, geez, look, you probably already said it. It's very fast.
Yeah.
The flippers are at quite a low angle, so it's very hard to trap the ball, to even live catch the ball. So you've really got to pick your shots, and you get punished badly for even the slightest miss.
Yeah. And this game it's pretty tight tilt. It swings a lot.
I
So-
love that the soundtrack came out on cassette.
On cassette.
Isn't
How
that
great's
brilliant?
that?
Scott Denisi, who did the music for this. And look at watch the slings and watch that pop bumper. Watch how hard they go. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, they send the ball flying,
Yeah.
and their bounces usually go high, like they bounce off on the side. But there's a couple bounces that just go right, and it is power out lane, like instant, like you can't do anything.
I'm afraid to blink.
Yeah. Well, and there's a lot that you need to be aware of that the screen is telling you, but because the game is so fast, it's very difficult to look up whilst you're playing. So
Yeah.
you've really got to try and cradle the ball, and as I said, that's quite a challenge. But once you do, then you see what you're up to, and then you can work it out.
So yeah, once you've figured out the game, it's pretty simplistic, but it's really hard to do the thing, and that's kill the reactors. And once you've killed about the third reactor, then your multi-ball becomes worth it, and then you just play super jackpots.
Tell me, to increase the reactor value, what's the best way to do that?
1, 2, 3 at the top will max it. Just right there, it'll max it. So
But the slings in that top core section don't help either. It's the 1, 2, 3.
to build, I mean, I think everything up there builds.
Okay.
But the 1, 2, 3 will max it, just instantly when you finish it. So. Right.
So what's been a good score on this game?
Anything south of 1.6.
Pretty much.
There's a wall. It's just once you get to like 1.5 million, it's like a wall, and then it's 2 million is like the next score. So you need to like start another multi-ball with your third reactor either running or down.
I'm trying to think, and Asher, you'd probably know best. Is this the first tournament that's had TNA in it?
I'm sure there's been like release parties and stuff, but like
But
an
not a
actual
circuit event.
Not a yeah, probably the first one.
Yeah, that's
So
exciting.
a lot of people are coming in blind. I came in blind.
This is
still
Carl's
trying to
machine
figure it out.
himself, yeah.
Yeah, he got it only on Wednesday.
No kidding.
It was a little bit late, and then had to
Wow.
rush it. So
Wow.
It's like, oh, Carl owns it. That's why he got the high score. No.
Oh, no.
He got like 2 games on
No
him
grace
before.
period there on that timeout.
Yeah. It tells you. Expect. Oh, next up is Colin Urban. He's been playing it a lot. So.
Now, Martin. Do people call you Marty or Martin?
They call me Marty.
What do you
these
prefer?
days. Martin.
You prefer Martin.
Well, in actual fact, my actual nickname that most people call me is Marto.
Marteau.
Marteau.
Believe it or not. There it is.
Wow.
I don't care what you call me.
Yeah.
Just don't call you Ryan.
Just don't call me Ryan.
All right, Martin.
Yes.
Watching streams, and especially great ones like IE Pinball.
Yes.
Big deal in Australia. I mean, that to see these competitions, I always see so many Australian fans and players on the streams.
Yeah, that's true. There's not really a lot of streaming in Australia.
Dr. John and Emily?
Dr. John and Emily. I do Melbourne Silverball, so I stream twice a week. So really what we get to become better players by watching a lot of the videos and they're from tournaments like these.
Yeah. So, yeah, when I went to Australia not too long ago, I was, I think, in Sydney, and there was a like a theater with a lot of games there, and I think I got high scores on 4 games there.
No doubt.
So, next time I go in like a couple of years, maybe I can see if they're still there. Yeah, it's I went the pinball scene in Australia. Haven't seen a lot there, and you know I've heard your podcast today. It's great. And
thank you. Yeah, look, the community in Australia has grown significantly in the last few years. We are probably a little bit behind, but we have, like in Melbourne, we have 6 or 7 leagues running concurrently.
Instant replay.
Instant replay.
Of us, we have to do it slow.
Yeah, just
Now,
Colin
we're staying on here. We are going to get to Junkyard. We're going to watch Colin play, and as you see, Keith Elwin is up after this.
Oh, yeah.
Who, by the way, pulled me aside today and said, wait to see my next game. I'm like, oh, okay. And we're all excited to see what he's going to do for Stern Pinball.
Oh.
And he said to me, he goes, there's going to be 3 action buttons on it. I laughed and laughed and laughed.
So you're not a big fan of the action button?
I am fine with the action button. I don't want to be banging it all day. And I'll tell you this.
Star Wars.
Keith said he also is not a huge fan of that. It's like what we see in Game of Thrones, what we see in, Star Wars isn't really that much.
There's actually, isn't there actually a game with, I think it's 4 action buttons.
Come on.
Riverboat Casino. Like
Riverboat Gambler, yeah.
Yeah,
that's the bet colors.
Yeah,
so on the roulette.
Yeah, you can bet on like roulette and stuff. Yeah, it's just, it's like.
Well, I think we're all very excited to see what Keith's got coming up, and really, what a great year for pinball with all the different companies and designers, new designers too. Eric, what he did for Jersey Jack, Scott Denisi on the game you're watching right now on TNA. We've got now not only Keith working at Stern, his game should be coming out in 2018, but Zach Sharp from a marketing. So
he got the pop bumper as his. Yeah, I keep on getting the
love
bottom
when that happens.
D.
I like the pop bumper.
I would, if I had the pop bumper every time I had the bottom D, because the bottom D on like the RAD, which is that arrow right there.
I know.
Yeah,
there we go. Boom.
Yeah.
Look at that light show.
Yeah, and then like, yeah.
Now, when you weren't voting for head-to-head to win the Twippies, were you voting this for the best lights? For the, what did you pick for best lights on the Twippies? Do you remember? The best sound to me.
Best sound for me.
It's not even close.
Yeah. I probably said dialed in.
Dialed in for light.
I like the light show on dialed in.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
They were doing great until the trouble in whatever the new miniature super mode is.
Oh, Chaos
they were
Quantum
doing
City.
Yeah, okay, they were doing great. It was great, and then they had to put that mode in where you just can't see the whole
and you
entire
get blinded,
time.
Yeah.
The classics Game of Thrones light show.
Who is sending us some love? The professionalism of this stream is immediate, guys. Appreciate it. You wait. We will definitely crap this up a little bit too. We're very, very tired.
Thank you, Andy G.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So many players. I cannot. Their goal was 200 players. I haven't looked. It's certainly close to that.
170?
Oh, wow. That's
Was
great.
that last look? Yeah. This is a great turnout.
Oh. The last Papa Circuit event and the first Stern Pro
Stern
Circuit
Pro
event.
Circuit,
Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
Her wins will have the head start.
So we got the first last. This is great. So he's got to get the grid, right?
Yep. That's
Those two shots
the
on the grid.
keypad it is called, yeah. He's got to hit that far target twice.
Yeah, he hasn't got it yet. And one more.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Come on.
Number 3 on the dial pad there, if you think of it as a phone.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, lost the ball. Now, okay, Asher, you're down to 1 ball. Do you still go for it to advance? I guess you have to,
Oh,
right?
now, you know, at the start of the ball, you always have your multi-ball available, 3
Yep.
shots. So I'm taking multi-ball.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's a skill set that not a lot of people know about is the upper lanes can just finish a grid for you. You
Yep.
know, for Colin, it's not really worth it, but yeah. So
That lock
it's-
mechanism, boy, I love
it's
that.
it's great.
It
You
is
know, when
great.
you look at it, it's like, oh, it probably doesn't work every time. And the only thing that is malfunctioned on the lock system is when I started a multi-ball, I got a super jackpot on the start for no reason. And that happened once, and I was happy about it. It wasn't a bad malfunction.
Yeah.
So,
But when you're in multi-ball as well, like shooting the Denisi lock also awards jackpots.
thanks for the 200-bit cheer, Serious Pinball. Yes, Carl, our Lord and Savior Carl, is hosting all of this.
Yes.
Set.
And sitting in the number 1 position.
Yeah.
Like, that's just
Yeah.
crazy. Like, that
Gonna
aside.
win it
Just
again?
relax.
Are you kidding me?
For sure. Yeah, but so I've noticed that you can actually get, I think, like jackpots from, you know, the Denisi lock when you're in multi-ball, but
Yeah.
people avoid that and just keep going for reactor.
Yep. Until I think your third reactor's gone, it's
Yeah.
the best value. So we need 3 more. Oh, that's it. He's got the spinner. So it's the R and he's got his in-lane ball saver. There's a pop bumper, so now he just
Oh,
needs the R.
yeah.
That's all right. He's got his ball
He's got it.
saver. It's a great feature that you can see how long you have left on it. Oh, he couldn't quite get it to the other side. It's an okay game. It's not better, so.
And so we had Scott Denisi on our last episode, and he mentioned in an upcoming software code he's going to add Addaball to multi-ball,
Yes, I heard about that.
which is going to have 4 times playfield multiplier.
Yeah, that can be huge.
Yeah, massive.
Oh, you could. So here's the instant replay. So you can just see right here how fast it is. Like, and then
Even on the slow-mo.
Slow-mo.
even in slow-mo, it's like, oh, it's up, and then it's gone. So, all right, Keith Elwin.
Here we go.
Is he any good? I haven't
Yeah,
heard much
I
about him.
haven't. Who is he?
We haven't
Okay.
heard much about him in Australia. Must be an American thing.
Yeah. So IFP ranks 4 now.
And
Is he
real,
retired?
well, you know what? That's based on not playing really anything.
Yeah, he hasn't. He's kind of
Uh-oh.
semi-retired. But
He's
he
got
works
other
for
things
Stern.
to do.
His favorite thing about being here, he said, was
He might have just tilted. You know, it doesn't look like a tilt, but man, that thing swings.
he loved coming here because now he gets out-of-town entries now that he's moved
Yeah.
to Illinois.
He used to be a local, or not really a local, but just in the area. And oh, he got a tilt warning back. I love that.
He needed
That you could
I've
win
actually-
tilt warnings.
Yeah, he would have tilted there if he didn't. Like, you could just see, like, he's realized it's like, wow, you can't, you gotta wait. Yeah. I have to say, I've seen a lot where the tilt warning award from the Mystery Scoop saves people. And hit, as I was saying that, it saved Keith Allen there. So.
Such accuracy.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he's got his multi-ball ready.
4
Yeah,
shots.
One time in it. All right. So he's
4
got,
shots on the grid.
especially with, yep.
3 now. Oh, he did tilt.
Oh, he did.
Wow.
Yeah, it's really tilty, especially when you do a slide save it. Yeah. Carl doesn't want people beating up his brand new TNA.
Carl's issued a yellow card, I believe.
Yep. Oh, geez.
What? No, I'm not
The
sure.
loop pass.
What? Oh, he gets it back.
Let's see it. I want to see it again.
But why that?
So you can loop pass.
That's really it?
Yep.
Be on the. Oh, okay.
You can be on the R flipper very safely. He'll do it again. It's power, bam, comes around.
Skunker, we'll try
loop
and
pass.
find out where they are. And I know Dave's still playing,
Wow.
so we'll try and get him on.
That,
That's right,
you
Dave.
know, the tilt bob is still moving.
Here we go,
Surprising how he
multi-ball.
goes right into multi-ball.
One
Doesn't-
shot on the grid, and he hit it.
There it
So
is.
now
Yeah,
he's got to get
and
in the scoop.
The scoop rejects a lot on the. You got to backhand it or
Yeah.
do that. That happens
He
a
got
lot
it in,
as
so
well.
now he needs the
Just-
R on the far left side.
Yeah. All right. So
And you
now
wanna
he
do
just
it
needs
3
one
times.
slingshot up top. There it is. All right. Now he needs the.
Didn't he get it?
Yep. It's the white
It's- oh,
target
it's-
next to the scoop.
Yeah,
Or-
just left of it. It says destroy, I think, on
He
it.
is. Yeah, it does. He actually has a max reactor. No, that was last ball. But
I thought
he's
it
at
was the R.
54,000, so it will be 100,000 he can hit it, which
Because
is
it's 2
good value.
times.
Yeah.
3 times if he didn't lose a ball. Another great. Oh, if he gets it quick.
No, not quite.
Now it's only worth 1 time.
Also, it's good to know that. Oh,
Oh, that's okay.
it's fatigue coming from. Everyone's tired.
I
He
thought he
didn't.
gets the ball back. Didn't he have ball save? Yeah. he
Nope.
did. No.
No.
No, he did not. It's really interesting how he power plunges into a loop pass.
The loop pass is working great on the super skill shot on
Yeah.
Metallica.
Yeah.
It's not actually a loop pass. It's a.
What do you call that?
It's a. I don't know what to.
A loop bounce pass,
So
maybe?
if what we're talking about on Metallica, if you super skill shot, plunge all the way around, full plunge,
Let's
it will.
let's pretend this screen is Metallica. Just all right.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Go
it.
all around. It bounces off there, hits there, and
then
goes
goes
into
into
the
the
mystery scoop.
almost every time. You can hear the good old Gottlieb danger warning.
Yeah.
New Zealand
wire.
checking in. The Pecks have done very well, New Zealand. You'll be very proud. Danielle, I think, I'm pretty sure, is in the top
She's-
8 in the women's.
She is, I think, last time I checked, ranked number 1.
Oh, yeah,
Or,
yeah.
She
And
got almost 150 on NBA Fast Break.
now I asked her how she was doing on the mains. She avoided the mains because just was focusing on some other things. And I said, well, you know, the finals are going to be streamed on the
Ooh.
mains, so maybe she's getting some games in just to practice. But, boy, she's
Oh,
done
the
fantastic.
reactor wasn't quite multiplied. Would have been a lot more. But yeah,
Who's little Charlie that we should say hi to? Hi, little Charlie.
Hello, little Charlie.
He's 4. Hi,
He's
little
4
Charlie.
And he's watching pinball. We like that.
yeah.
Great. When are we
Remember-
going to see our local hero, the Pecks? You'll be hearing them coming up on a upcoming pinball profile.
he just look.
Wow.
That's he.
I don't know.
He's still got
Yeah,
danger.
he,
look.
yeah.
It's got to go.
He's just. He's just trying to get to a cradle so he can give it a second. But the flippers are pretty flat,
I know,
Yeah.
it's so hard.
so it's pretty different. He threw the game really freaking far. He finished it.
Nice little kick in the end.
Yeah.
Now we're going to go to Junkyard, I believe,
Yep.
as promised earlier. And time-wise, 25 minutes left to qualify before an hour for the fantastic volunteers who really made this possible.
Yep.
Shout out to, as we just saw, TNA, Spooky Pinball, www.spookypinball.com.
Hit it out the park with total nuclear annihilation.
Sure did. Captain's Auction Warehouse, amusement auctions, appraisals, sales, captainauctionwarehouse.com.
Yeah. All right. See some Junkyard. So there's 2 strategies on it. You play modes and go for the super mode, or you just hit the capture ball, not the crane
crane.
until the cows come home.
Yeah. That's what I've seen most people playing
Crane,
the
crane,
last
crane?
couple of days is just crane, crane, crane.
I watched Fred crane for 45 million, and he almost got to. He should have gotten 60. He had his next multi-ball lit, but it was still it was really
Now,
funny to watch.
There's something, the people at home might be saying, well, why aren't you going dog, 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 dog? They've
They've
changed the
disabled
software here.
stuff,
It
yeah.
you can only play dog once a ball.
Once a ball. Save the girl. Here we go. Bash, 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 bash.
No, it's
Oh, no, it's the toast. Sorry.
see, the
It's
toast-
run from the dog, right?
Yeah. One hit to go.
Bang. There we go.
There. 3 for 3. You should get an extra bonus. It's like Dracula.
For the werewolves?
Yeah, it's on hard. It's the level 3 hard's hilarious. You just gotta, you can do it blindfolded because it's the same every time. But
On what?
Dracula.
Oh yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's 1, 2. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, you just have to know which side it starts on. So you have
Okay.
if you're blindfolded, you have a 50-50 chance of getting it right.
Okay.
And I think it's the same every time from the start. So, because we owned one for a while and we learned everything about it.
So I played Junkyard quite a bit this tournament, and I mean a lot of the machines here obviously have been toughened up, and rubbers have been taken out, and the rules have been. This one, I think, from all these machines, strikes me as being the most polished as far as waxed new rubbers. It plays so fast.
It does.
And the outlanes are like 2 inches wide. Like, they're just huge. Like, everything will, like, if it's bouncing over there, it's rare to see an inlane or a
just
power
say
inlane.
goodbye.
Yeah, so the reason the DMD is so crisp is it's actually directly transmitted from the game. It's not actually a camera. It's a chip inside, or a board inside the game that is. Wait, what is it?
It's a DMD extender. It's from a guy, Dr. Pinball in the UK, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very
and
nice.
It's
Well done, IE Pinball and Carl.
Yeah, it's a.
Making these streams so nice.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of the Twippies, I did give my YouTube channel vote to IE Pinball, so I'm on record.
a kiss
Yeah,
butt.
there you go.
Wow.
So he started his crane multi-ball, which is like the 2-ball, just 50, 50, 25, 25, 25, 50, 50, 25. What starts it? Is it like all the cars up top at a certain amount of time? Or
You're asking the wrong guy.
Yeah.
I think it's the cars. It has to do with the cars. And then the main multi-ball is by the actual crane.
Yeah.
See most people just power plunging into the spinner. See how
It's
many
pretty
times
random.
they can.
We'll try to get another game in too, maybe even 2 more. Here are the choices: Barbed Wire, Dracula, Game of Thrones, not Junkyard, Lady Luck, Metallica, Monopoly, Paragon, Pool Sharks, Robo War, Taxi, Theater Magic. We just saw TNA.
Yeah.
Where do we go next?
Paragon. No?
You want to go to Paragon? Okay.
Sure.
Have you done Paragon yet tonight?
I don't think
No,
we
we
have.
haven't. It's quite a. It has the most plays out of all the games.
Paragon, then Dracula, if we have time for Dracula before the stream ends.
Yeah. We'll watch like half a game of Dracula. but-
Barbed Wire, I don't think you're winning that one.
Nah. That's been kicking everyone's butt today.
Might want to actually see it. 'cause
Enough
there's-
of Barbed Wire,
Aw, his multi-ball was lit. All right, let's go ahead and have a look at Paragon, which is a very, very, very skillful game. That's cool.
See, you don't get that on every other stream.
Yeah,
Pana can.
can see how.
What are you talking about? I was in Vancouver at the Vancouver Flip Out, and I did a wonderful stream on my iPhone. It was almost top notch. I'm very offended.
So
There were at least 10 people watching.
nice. Got 56 people watching, according to.
Where are you seeing that? I'm blind.
Up there on the right.
All right. 56.
Oh, yeah. It looks like there might be something going on in Paragon. So if you want to move to Dracula now, it'd be.
All right.
Looks like
Here we go.
Robert Gagno is on Dracula, from what I can tell.
Nice.
He won Papa 19, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
he
he
did.
Yeah. He's one of the best players in the world from Canada.
Yeah.
The Wizard Mode documentary, if you haven't already seen it.
He had a movie made about him too.
Yeah.
He's here with his parents, Maurizio and Kathy.
Yep.
I think Kathy was playing. I know, yeah, she was definitely playing in the women's. Maurizio doesn't play, or at least not this weekend.
We'll come back to Paragon if we can.
Oh, yeah. You see that out? The sling out lane a lot.
Yeah.
Robert said to me when we were playing in the Classics group with Jermaine and Peter, he got that unfortunate DQ on just a little tilt on Aztec, and he goes, I think the pinball gods are mad at me. And I said, no, Robert. And he goes, yeah, I must have done something wrong. I go, Robert, you're one of the nicest guys I know in pinball. It's just
Oh.
bad luck.
There's some good fortune there. It popped into the. All right, let's see. Oh, he missed on the first shot.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Come
yeah.
on, buddy. Oh,
There it
Oh,
is.
nice. He
Ball
almost
save
got
on,
it
ball
off.
save
of-
on.
Yep, you got 2 seconds of ball saver.
now, I've seen the ball come off on those kind of shakes, but you can't do that in competition, correct?
Yep, you can.
You can?
Yeah.
I guess.
Keith
okay.
Elwin revived the dead Papa ticket into the #1 qualifying Papa ticket off of a random slide off of.
Really?
Turned into a. It's one of the most unknown stories, but it's actually one of the best.
Okay.
All right, so he needs to hit his coffin twice. And I'm not sure what his castle locks are on right now.
I also distinctly remember you having a very well
Oh, yes.
documented game of Bram Stoker's Dracula where everything happened for you. You had the mega stack.
It was, okay, so it was, everyone didn't really do anything going into ball 3. And
Where was this tournament, by the way?
this was Pinburg. 3-way tiebreaker with Jason Ordrick, Steve Bowden, and myself for 1 spot. And I did triple stack for like 800 million on ball 3, and then Jason Wardrick steps up and he doesn't do a 3 stack. He does like 4 2 stacks, and he gets to 720 million. Does not quite catch me. And then Bowden steps up and he starts doing his thing, and he gets only like 650 million. It was quite a game of Dracula.
Oh, I know. I've seen you get excited when you win some games, but
Yeah.
that one in particular, I think there was a lot of excitement and relief that they didn't catch it.
Yeah, and actually on game 3, I thought I was already out because I took last on 2 games in a row, and then the tiebreaker happened. And the one time I needed Jim Belcito to Belcito on Meteor, he didn't come through.
Somebody asked, Steve Daniels asked Vermont, can't do that in competition. What exactly is this? The reason I asked about that missed multi-ball, about shaking it off, I've played in leagues where they say if you're playing that game, they DQ you.
Yeah, and IFPA rules, I don't think there's anything saying you can't do that.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So. Moving over to
What
some
a nudge.
Paragon.
We're going to get to Paragon? Great.
Yeah, don't
Some of the
worry.
sponsors there, Spooky Pinball, Endless Pinball, Comet Pinball.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching IE
Well.
Pinball.
Oh, we're going to go to Metallica.
Metallica with Raymond Davidson. The other world champion. Oh, so he actually hit his hurry up.
IFPA 14 winner in Denmark. He won 2 pinball machines last year.
Yeah.
Not 1, 2.
2.
Uh-oh.
Now, he really wanted to
Yeah.
hit his loop to lock in his 3 shots because on this Metallica, you only need 5 items for your
Crank it up.
crank it up.
Yeah, it's set on easy. Sparky set on hard.
Extra hard.
Yeah.
It's like 13 shots or 11 shots, something like that. Yeah.
We'll do it, Carl. No problem as long as we get paid time and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
wow.
I already have one, though.
Hold on a second. We were just tempted with a critical hit. Deck of cards.
Volume 2. Or deck
I
2
have
or-
no shame.
Yeah.
So Raymond's going right for Sparky here. Oh, that skin snake kick
Oh,
out.
jeez.
Oh, my God.
That's killer.
Now,
So,
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, just kicked
Well,
him
you
right
know what
in
it
the
is. You know what it
sling.
is. It's crunch time right now,
Yep.
and
Yeah, for
you
sure.
got 15 minutes. A good chance that might have been Raymond's last game. He's quickly trying to queue up again. The lines are right now 3 to
Yeah.
4 deep, so we'll see.
And what's
you go.
that? Yeah.
Ray's in the 3rd spot, but here. Oh,
that's-
Escher, tell me about this. If you were in the #1 spot, and Carl, you can nod. Are you allowed to kick out a game?
Yes,
And
you
it is-
are. What game are you going
would
to
you-
kick
oh,
out?
come on,
Carl?
you
He's
know.
not going to tell anyone now.
You know.
What are you going? Because
Oh, you don't have to kick out a game, right?
No, optional.
So, come on, get a little sneak peek. The
Come on.
competitors aren't going to watch
Bring
the
in
stream.
Tron.
No one's watching.
come on, bring in Tron.
No. But here's a question.
He's not bringing in Tron, I know that.
Okay.
Are you going to remove a game that you don't like, or are you looking at the competition and trying and removing a game that somebody might have an advantage on?
The streamers we want to know.
We need to know, Carl.
It would be a game I'd want to play.
Sure.
Well, give us 3 games you like. Let's
So,
just say that.
I really like Magic, Starlight, and 9-Ball.
Oh no, he's gonna bring in classic
Wow.
Oh, God.
Sorry, Asher.
Oh,
No.
He's the one that likes Magic. I was trying to find
now
that
you
person.
say, "Oh no, Asher," because Bowen and I have talked about this. Obviously you're a fantastic player in all different eras of games, but
Ladies
you won your
Raymond.
championship on
Also
Skateball.
Yeah.
Jungle Queen to get you there, right?
Okay, well, first off,
And
we
then-
owned a Jungle Queen
I know,
for
but
2
still,
years. Oh,
it's
he-
not a new game.
He
Tilted?
flip tilted, and this Paragon has been randomly.
And then
yeah.
Skateball. So here you are. I want to play the new games, but you're great at the older games too.
Yes, there's certain old games that I am really good at, and Jungle Queen is my best EM by far, like way past all the other ones, because we owned one for 2 years and we learned every single roll.
Hey, Carl. Escher said earlier when you weren't producing, hates pool sharks. Buck up.
Yeah, I haven't played it yet, so.
I'm kidding.
Oh, that's right.
I don't think anybody is picking pool sharks.
I
I
hope
think you're
not.
safe.
I know how to play it. I was at a tournament a while ago, and we had to learn it.
I think you're safe, buddy.
By a while ago, I was 7, so I
Yeah.
have no idea.
By a while ago, I was 7.
When I was 7.
Martin,
yeah,
do you remember when you were 7?
I don't remember when I was
Star Wars came out,
40,
the original.
let alone 7.
77.
Jeez.
So,
I'd remove Barb.
huh? No, that's
is-
like a dead pick. No one's gonna pick it, especially because the kick out is now kicking it down the middle consistently.
Yeah.
So one of the
So no one's gonna pick.
catches is whatever game the top qualifier brings in, they must choose it at some point during the finals.
Unless they go out before.
What, do they have to do it in the first round then?
They don't have to do it in the first round, so it's possible they don't have to play it.
Now, are you allowed to pick the same? If you're driving the bus, can you pick the same games every round?
No.
Okay.
Really
you can
quick-
only pick each game once during the tournament.
Wow.
Really quickly, I want to see the perfect Beast Lair without hitting a pop bumper and perfectly
Great
finding.
tap pass. See
Yeah,
that?
that was a great tap.
Jonathan's also
he
another great
tried to
volunteer too. So he's not done. He'll be playing a little bit later because I know he
Yep.
volunteered earlier. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, the Paragon, obviously, it's not one of the easier machines to play, but this one's playing very fair, I would say. For
Yeah,
a
every
Paragon.
time that I've seen someone drain, except if it like randomly falls in the Beast Lair from the pop bumpers or.
Yeah.
A slight
Otherwise-
advantage, by the way, playing today versus yesterday. Don't think I didn't notice it. The Paragon
Yeah, I
yesterday
know,
was
I know.
random. Today it's going
Yeah.
left to right. Now, I talked to some of the people setting this up. Derek Thompson said the initial goal was to set it up as
Like-
we're seeing it today.
Yeah, but it doesn't change like a ton, except that I got A 5 times, the middle A 5 times in a row when I played it.
So, well, there you go. There you
But
go.
it's, I guess you could say I was on my A game there. It's pretty fun.
Andy G, I haven't looked at my.
I'll
my
tell you right
standing-
now.
Well, yeah, okay, here we go.
Martin.
I was looking to qualify for B, but I don't know where I'm at now.
Okay, let
I
me
haven't
look.
played for the last
Have a
hour.
look.
I will look. Martin is overall right now sitting 38th, which means you're going to get some old Papa circuit points. Good for you. You bumped me, you jerk. Sorry, not you, another guy. I know.
Right, sure.
Looks just like you, same name.
Sure.
Different guy.
Yeah.
Let's see. And the B division is Martin in the B division. My phone is almost dead. Hold on.
It's
You are in the B division right now. There.
Right now, there's still 10 minutes to go.
You're fine.
plus-
You're way fine. You've got 496 cutoffs, 448. Look at you, Mr. B.
And exactly where I should be. Nothing more than B.
No way. That's great. Good job, buddy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't play so good today in Classics. My excuse, I did wake up with a cold. I do have a cold,
Poor guy.
so
Yeah.
I've had some rubbish
You're
games
lucky
today.
to be alive.
No, I am.
Yeah,
I know.
really.
The medics came. They're all good now. But you know, look, I had a great game on. Well, I consider a great game on Total Nuclear Annihilation. I was probably averaging 300-400 games, and then I got 1.4 million.
340 games.
Yeah, 300
Per game?
Per game.
Okay.
And then I got 1.4 million. So I just went, you know what? I'm done.
Oh, he had it. Oh.
No, the
Come on.
the 16 bonus so close.
Yeah. It's tough, isn't it, Martin? It's really,
Yeah.
it's a grind. Look at there's so many great players here, and,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, and look, for me, obviously coming from Australia for this, part of it was to come to the Museum of Pinball with all these machines here.
There's a lot of machines here.
There's a lot of machines here, like 550 machines here. And I actually mean this. It's actually really good to see people like yourself, Escher, and obviously Jeff in person and talk to you, because all we get to see is via video.
Yeah.
It's a true story.
Am I supposed to return the favor and say the same thing?
Not at all, because I didn't say anything pleasant about your podcast before. So
Yeah, thanks.
your
thanks,
silence
thanks
is
a lot.
okay this time.
Yep. I miss Ryan.
Here's Colin Irvin.
But everybody, I do encourage you, Pinball Profile. In fact, I have seen you doing a few interviews since you've been here. So
Always working.
yeah, we'll see some great interviews coming up on Pinball Profile. That is Pinball Profile with Jeff Teolis, Big Red.
Shameless
That's
plug.
Big Red's my my radio show. I do a classic rock show, Big Red's Retro Rock, and I think it's on. It's actually on here tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Hint, hint. Recorded Tuesday?
So
I never do it live.
So Colin, the main thing that everyone was like, he plays this game really weird. He doesn't tap, he doesn't post pass, he just shoots targets on the side.
Yeah.
Shoots the
Seriously?
layer. Yep.
Well, he gets if he can make that, if he can get back up there, I'm all right with that.
I mean, it's pretty dangerous, but he just
Look at
goes.
that.
Yeah.
Another letter. Nowadays, here we go. Get in there.
Oh, that's the second time that we've seen that in the last couple of games where it's like, what was I supposed to do? Like, I can't bump it. It's just gone.
Now, Colin, I'm asking because I'm not 100% sure. Did Colin not do very, very well at City Champ?
I'm not
Was it
sure.
City Champ? I'm trying to think where. I have to. Again, my phone's dead. I'd like to have that information. But, I know I've seen Colin do very, very well. I just can't remember where. Somebody help me on the streamline.
So,
It's,
he was
Buffalo
top 8.
Pinball
Thank
for the
you
host.
very much.
so on this game, so for this comp, probably around anything 600,000 has been a really good score. I actually got to watch the top score, which was 973,630 by Gene X Huang.
Oh, really?
I watched that
Good
game
for
On
Gene.
what game?
on Paragon.
On Paragon. I saw Zach
And
Sharp drop.
It was a masterclass. It was such a great game. He had everything going right for him, but his flipper skills on that game were superb for such a game that can be so random.
Everyone's playing quick.
I know we want to get to Dracula. Have we been there yet? No,
Yes,
we were at
we were
Dracula.
at Dracula. So, do you
all
want
right.
to try barbed wire really quick?
He won City Champ. I thought he did. Thank you. What do we get? Barbed wire? Are we going to really do barbed wire?
Yeah,
Sure, let's
because
do it.
we won't see it at all tomorrow, so might as well just watch one or two.
Here we go.
And I have never seen that game in my life.
So yeah, you just saw that the scoop right here is just draining it.
I've got to
every other time.
tell Martin this because a mutual friend of ours, and actually you know too, Escher, because you've been on his podcast, Bruce Nightingale.
Yeah.
Hi, Bruce.
Hello, Bruce, and also Ron Hallett from Slam Tilt Podcast. Bruce is now running the Silver Ball Saloon in Rochester, New York, so check that out. It's going to be the home of the Upstate New York Championship. We had to play last year in the Upstate New York Championships, and they had a barbed wire. And that Bruce Nightingale, I think, picked it every time, which is funny because nobody hates Gottlieb games more than Bruce Nightingale, and he kept picking barbed wire and doing his little dance. Oh, it was so funny.
Yeah.
And I'm still friends with him. What's wrong with me?
Yeah. So
Where
on
did we
the on
begin?
this barbed wire, basically what you do is you just hit the fatsos, like the big fatso, yeah, and
Set a
so that-
shot.
that's all you do. And
Big
if you just
fatso.
saw it, yeah, this scoop, it was coming to dead bounce to a trap every time, but now it's just kicking it right
It's a
down
bit
the
wait.
middle.
It is.
So-
Oh, okay.
What
Like
you got
that.
to do?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You're
that
right.
was
Here we go.
That's
you got
why
lucky there.
So really, it's a slap
And,
save every time now, just to be sure,
It
because
is.
it's random. Sometimes it is hitting the tip and then coming over for a bounce over. But
What-
to be sure, just do a left-right slap
The
save.
yeah, it's
Where is Big Fatso? Big
just
Fatso is right
there.
there. He
Right.
kind of goes up and down right now, and that is the name of the character. It says it on the DMD. We're not.
Yeah.
Yes, dead
body
flip,
shaming.
that is DMD extender.
Yeah.
That's right.
Like those Gottlieb targets that just shoot the ball out. Very scary. So you need about a billion, like 700-ish, for a decent. Oh, you can hear it from here. Just
I think I played it once and I got I want to say 6, 7, 700,
It's
something
a
like
solid game.
that. But I didn't want to play it again.
No.
I was
Yeah.
like, I'm good.
So, first okay. So, this is the good multi-ball, I think.
All right, boys, help me out. You have to pick a Gottlieb to play. I'm giving you. No, I'll give you the choices. This barbed wire, gladiators,
Oh.
water roll.
Hoops. Wait, no.
No,
that's
you
not-
don't get
that's
hoops.
the option.
No,
Of
that's
those
such a great
three-
This is your life on the line. Barbed wire, gladiators, or what did I say?
Water
Water
World.
World.
Water roll.
Water World.
I'd pick Waterworld.
You would?
Yeah.
Shoot the D's. Is that the one?
I don't know, but
I,
it was actually in this tournament not too long
2
ago.
years ago.
Come on.
When I was here 2 years ago, they had.
And then
Yeah,
they had it
Waterworld.
teed off that other time.
Teed off at least. That's okay.
That's
Yeah,
That's okay.
there's a really funny.
Water
Uh,
roll by ZZ Top.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
They're look, they obviously haven't aged too well, but they're not terrible games.
They haven't
It's
aged
just
well.
they're pretty simple.
All right, I'll give you
rules,
another one.
A little
Shaq.
bit of embellish.
I'm
Oh,
picking
Shaq's
Shaq
fun.
every time.
Yeah, I do like
man.
Shaq.
I was playing one of my friends in Shaq. He beat me every time. I don't know if he's watching, but if he is,
Do you know who loves Shaq?
he's the
As I talked to Escher here, one of the great young players, Alex in Pittsburgh, who's won 2
Yeah.
Papa Circuit events. He loves Shaq. I think he purposely picked it at Pittsburgh Pinball Open.
yeah.
There
I
goes
saw
Shaq
it was
Attack,
there.
Yeah, he loved it.
Yeah, he won. I think every time on it that I watched him play it.
You know what I did next door at the Museum of Pinball, and they have 600 games to choose from. What's wrong with me? I went and played X-Files.
Oh wow.
It was at that tournament.
It was in Buffalo.
It
Yeah.
was. I
And I-
watched it and I'm like, wow, this game looks really boring.
Well, the flippers didn't work, so you couldn't get up the ramp. So the joke was, if you started a mode that didn't include ramps, we called it the wizard mode because you had
Every
no
single.
that's the
Jack
wizard
attack.
mode. Yay!
Oh my god.
Hey, Dead Flip, how you doing, Jack?
Have you recovered from your trip to Australia yet? And what's your favourite Aussie slang?
Oh. is this-
Wait a minute, be polite. I know a few.
We
the
taught him
initials
all the wrong
DDD.
things.
Yeah,
Something about a dingo.
yeah, it's all. Yeah, that's it.
All right, so he's playing Spell Haywire.
That left ramp was impossible. Are you talking about Buffalo?
Oh.
That is
Is
Jeff
that the
Teolis.
sultry chords? The sultry chords. I can barely talk. Need some more water.
Yep, it's coming up on 11 p.m.
That's right.
Has Jack been on your podcast?
Jack's one of the first guys, and
Yeah.
he's coming on again to actually talk about his Australia trip because that was great. And I mean, who doesn't watch Dead Flip when a new Stern game comes
Oh,
out?
for
And,
sure.
and not just that, but other things too. He's done a great thing for the community. Thanks, Jack.
I actually, I swear to you, I put it as a calendar invite, and the last time that streamed, I actually went into my office, told everybody I was at a meeting, and watched the stream.
Your people from work are watching.
Hopefully no one's from
Yep,
work's
yep.
watching.
So you just watched the scoop kick it down the middle, like
Yeah.
it's been doing. Yeah, this thing is unplayable right now.
So we're now at 11 o'clock, so that means we're done.
Means
Well, they're begging
you
us
know,
to
if
do
it was Kaylee, he would just turn all the games off.
Yeah.
Should we do a bonus game? Can we give one bonus game?
Yeah, we should
You
do
wanna
one
get outta
bonus game because
No, we can keep going.
barbed wire.
I've got
is
no
a-
friends, nowhere to go.
I
I
have
talk
a-
to myself anyway.
I have a bedtime at some point.
Yeah.
Jeff, I just got wasted on camera. You're actually doing work. Sir. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You know, I've never actually asked Jack. I can't see. Can you tell me, Jack, what's on your knuckles? I know it's not Aussie. I see it you moving around, but I can't actually read what your tattoos say. Jack, let me know. Do you know what it says?
Let's,
Love, hate? I don't
Let's
know.
read.
I know he's a big supporter of kids' charities. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
No, I know. I mean,
No, well,
seriously,
he
did.
is.
But I'm trying to think what it would be.
There you go, see?
Let's read. Heck
Heck
yeah.
yeah.
Good
And you had
job.
one of them.
Good job. All right, we'll give you another game here. Excuse me.
Junkyard.
Junkyard. All right, now I am leaving. No.
No.
So it's Junkyard. Let's. All right, thanks for watching.
It should clear out because,
Yeah.
again, this is volunteer time right now. So actually, I don't mind doing this right now because if we're watching people playing, these are some of the great people that were volunteers. So let's give some shout outs to Sheldon and David. I saw Oli doing it, another guy coming across the pond. But we're still wrapping up a lot of those games that were
There you go.
played before 11 o'clock. And in fact, the queues, they're going to have to clear out all the queues too to get the volunteers up. So we've got a little bit of time here. There's Oli.
Getting some junk
right there with his Foo Fighters shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is Pinball Wiz. DMD Extender has been used on these machines, and
Yeah.
they look great.
On every single game except for
Total Nuclear Annihilation.
Sharks, Game of Thrones.
On DMDs, let's think.
Yeah. Game of Thrones is the only DMD beside, Total Nuclear doesn't really count, but
No.
Game of Thrones is the only DMD that does not have an extender.
Time machine.
Let's see. Oh.
1993, Escher, you were not born.
Yeah, this is
Move your car.
Oh, you would have been. Nope. No, 25.
It's funny.
No,
One of them is like in the future, and it's like 20. I think it is it 2017. I think it's actually it might be the Back to the Future time.
we are going to say so long to Escher. I know your dad's wanting to get out of here.
Probably need to finish this game and then head out.
Attaboy.
Yep.
And so where are you currently standing on?
See, when you're the world champ, you can tell Dad,
Escher,
hey,
where are
Yeah.
we?
you just wait a second.
I am fourth right
You
now.
are
I
fourth.
think.
Still fourth.
Which is good.
Which is
Bye,
good. I
and
get
you get
to-
to pick the
And
game.
your dad is eighth.
Yep. I think I'm safe there. I'm not sure. There's a bit of a cliff, but
Is he okay yet with you beating him?
what?
Is your dad okay with you beating him yet? Is it,
Yeah.
He's used to it now?
Yeah. We're about the same when it comes to skill level.
And
He
that-
doesn't give himself enough credit.
I'll just never forget. I mean, your Papa 20 championship, but the fact that you guys had to play
Yes,
a tiebreak.
we had to
What was the
play
game again? It was
X-Men.
X-Men.
Neither of us played well, but yes, I know. I'm finishing this game. Yeah. That's what? Raymond Davidson. What if did he win? What was the most recent if?
14 in
14.
Denmark. And also, what was the other pinball tournament? Was it Heads Up?
Yes, he
Heads
won
up.
the heads up. He
I think
beat.
Carl almost won that. It was against Carl, wasn't it?
I think so.
I know Tim Sexton was also top 4 there.
Yep. Isn't Tim Ball's moving to Chicago?
It's possible, yeah.
Yep.
Not confirmed yet.
So yeah, it's might be cool.
The Bone Collector.
Yep.
That would be Raymond.
Yeah. Kaylee was almost in all three of the majors, or the super majors as they are called now. All right. I gotta go right now.
He's got to go.
All right. So I'll see everyone around.
Thank you, Eshan.
Yep. All right. See you.
So you can only do the dog once per ball, I believe. So the rules on this have been quite modified. Dog ramp not working.
Say hello to IFPA 14 champ from Denmark. Once he figures out the headphones here, hold on, let's get that off there. There we go. He's great at pinball, not so good with headphones. Raymond Davidson's going to be joining us right now here on the stream. There we go.
Here we go.
There we go.
Ta-da!
Hey, I figured it out. All right.
Microphone.
Get your
Yep,
microphone
yep,
now.
almost.
You gotta
Almost.
get your headphones up there.
There we go.
How you doing?
There we
There
go.
we go.
How are you, buddy?
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah.
We did stream your last game on
Oh
Metallica.
no.
It looked like you had a little bit of a violent reaction there. You okay, buddy?
A couple of
Yeah.
times.
I
Somebody
mean,
shocked you. There was a taser involved.
the good news was I got my skill shot on ball one. that was the good news.
But where are you sitting right now?
He's
My
3.
phone's dead. 3.
Yeah.
Good for you, buddy.
Yeah,
Yep.
great.
I figured I'd take a crack at it because if I beat Zach's or on Metallica, I think I just needed. I don't know. I like Metallica. I don't have an excuse.
Sure.
What is your pro pinball name?
Is that the Bone Collector?
Ah, yes. All right. So what are we watching?
Junkyard.
Junkyard.
So these are the volunteers right now.
And so we're talking before the two main strats for this. People have been either going for multi-ball or for modes. What did you choose?
I never played this game in qualifying.
Oh, really?
So I would just go
Neither.
multi-ball all day.
Yeah, for sure.
Crane, crane, crane.
Yeah. Might as well. I mean, you're gonna roll the dice with anything you do. You might as well get supers if you hit.
Do you like Junkyard or prefer not to play it?
It's fine, like on location for fun, but in tournaments, I don't really find it very exciting.
What's the most boring tournament game you've ever played? And you played so many. Like just a real chopping wood game. Which one?
Oh man, that's a good question. Well, I tend to avoid those ones. Like I would say Monopoly, but I didn't play Monopoly today for that reason.
Oh, really?
It's just such a wood chopper. There's no
Yeah.
points anywhere.
It's just ramp.
Yeah.
Ramp.
Well, you know, we were talking about Game of Thrones, a game I really, really like. I know you like it too, right?
Yeah, it's all right.
And it's not a chopping wood game, but some of the great players like yourself, watching Keith Elwin just hit that left spinner all day and left catch, and then trying to get the levels up and before he did hand of king.
Yeah, if you ever go into a ball with Hand of the Kinglet and you have like another ball to play and you've already used your add ball, just go for spinners.
Okay, good point.
Yeah.
Now he was doing the spinner on ball 2, still had the add ball for hand of the king on ball 3.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Huh. He must have had a high spinner level.
It got up to level 4, so he's getting about 10 million in orbit, but he was obviously trying to get to, I think Escher said level 5 might get you about 50. I could be wrong.
Oh man, he has a lot of fireworks. He's got like 15 fireworks.
20 is the magic number, isn't it, in this game?
I don't remember. I know it's somewhere around there. That's enough to blast you off into space, right?
20, yeah.
But you still have to assemble all 4 contraptions, right?
Okay, so you got to get all the junk.
Yeah.
How many pieces of junk are there? 10?
It looks like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
10.
7,
10? Look at Martin.
8, 9. I only see 9 inserts. 5.
20 is the magic number.
Is that Martin from Head to Head?
It is.
Hey.
How are you?
Good. Listening to you guys.
Thank you.
Yeah. No Ryan Say.
Ryan, see?
Sorry, I listen to Bruce too much.
Yeah. Ron does the better Aussie accent.
Oh, that's what I meant, Ron.
Yeah, Ron.
Yeah,
That's
when he used to read
like
Ryan's
emails. Yeah.
mail ball,
Yeah.
No ball bag. Yeah.
I didn't say it.
I
You did.
did. I don't mind. I got nothing to lose.
So let's see here.
Oh, be careful.
He's got a good. Why is everything flashing crazy? Does he have outer space
He's
lit?
timing out toilet
Oh, okay.
to get back to Crane, I assume, right?
You got a
Like-
firework. Bonus X starts becoming very valuable the more fireworks you have.
So, and you said he's at 16 roughly?
Yeah. Ooh, his outer space is lit.
Oh, there you go.
He just needs to post pass.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh,
my
what a
God.
save!
I
Get
can't
a replay
believe
on that.
I can't believe he saved that.
Holy cow.
And outer space.
And remember how fast this
we'll-
machine
we'll-
is playing.
We'll definitely get to that replay in a second. My goodness.
Wow. That would have been like a frustration drain for me. I wouldn't even thought of
Yeah.
saving it. I would have just been like, ah.
Just amazing.
All right, here are the
reflexes
shots.
there.
All right, so how does this
5
mode-
shots, right? Looks like you got 1. What's the hardest of the 5? The toilet?
well,
Not for him.
No.
Apparently not.
Look at that. It's almost timed out, though, isn't it? He's got to get the bus. The dog. No, he's got the dog. The
He's
bus.
got one. Yeah.
Get the bus.
He's still got
Fireworks collecting.
still got ball saver. He's using every ounce of it.
Oh,
Oh,
that was the
come
little
on,
shot
bus.
he
I
needed.
think, yeah,
Come on.
the bus is a little tricky.
I like it on the fly.
Yeah.
Oh,
there
he's
it
got
is.
it. And now he needs the dog, it looks like.
Wouldn't that? They didn't do any fancy diverter disabling, did they?
Don't think so.
Okay. This is software based for the video mode.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey.
Timed out there. Ah!
Where is Ollie ranked right now in the standings?
53rd. Oh, for 53rd in the world.
Oh, 15th. Oh wow,
There
so
you
he
go.
could snipe a bye.
Yeah, this is a good one.
Let's see. He can get shop fireworks. He wants that 2x bonus is probably his best thing here. Oh, he's
What's he trying to get?
well, 500,000 is not bad.
So what's still lit now? What's that?
I think he has to collect all the bones. I think that's what's left.
The bones?
The bones. He's got to collect the bones.
Okay.
You know, after you kill Bob, you got to collect his bones.
There you
Okay.
go. So he's talked about it.
Aren't you the bone collector?
The bone collector. I don't even know.
Sorry, someone did tell me that. I have no idea what that.
I was at City Champs, and Nate Stellhorn was a little, let's call it happy-faced, and he kind of just peeked his head on stream and just started blabbering, saying, you know, Raymond has another name. It's the Bone Collector. And that was it. That's the story. All right, back to, recycle.
Yeah.
Good save. That's good. I
So
like
interesting. After you go to outer space, all his modes are now flashing. So are they doubled or something?
Yeah, what would you go for here?
I don't know. Oh,
He's going toilet. I think. It's okay. We're in a. There's one. A firework collected. Wow. One more.
oh, nice.
He's gonna like that score. His best score is 50 million. What was he at before this ball?
His best score is what?
Was 15 million on this game. He's well over that.
Oh yeah.
34.
Look at that.
There's Funky Fred there.
Hey,
Oh,
that
Owen's
actually might help
initials.
Adam Lefkoff. He needed somebody to beat Johnny's Junkyard score to get him a bye.
okay.
Oh my.
We are showing you how tired we are. Is there anything else to say? I
It's
mean,
been a long day. What,
Yeah.
9 o'clock this morning? We're nearing midnight.
yeah.
That's a long day.
Yeah.
Oh, Sagel, yes. So Sagel, he plays Taxxi a ton in Seattle. We have one at Shorty's.
Okay.
He will grind anyone into dust on this game.
Really?
I had to play him in the Shorty's annual a couple years ago, and Maka had to play him a couple years ago, and both matches went to 3 games with 6 million, 7 million, 8 million,
Oh,
and
wow.
Sadel just kept going higher and higher, and me and Maka, we were like, I
This
can't.
game's playing very well.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it
Those
is.
ramps are nice.
looks like he's back at his same place he usually is when I tune into him, which is 5 million on ball 3.
And we talked about this earlier. The jackpot is capped. It's there's no real benefit if it hasn't been cashed. Oh.
Oh man.
Ah, darn it.
Well, it's okay. He has himself set up here for Santa, which will relight his lock. He was telling me earlier he likes to play that angle of the game so that you have one easy lock lit. So
Yeah.
his first multi-ball, he'll go after Pinbot
Chris.
just so that he doesn't have to hit Pinbot again to light a lock.
Do you find that one harder than Maryland or Lola?
I think it's harder and more dangerous. I've had
Pinbot is, yeah. Okay.
Pinbot down the right
Sure.
out lane. Oh no, Sagel. No. Oh
No.
god.
No, we
Good
got it.
save.
Good read there too.
No.
Oh, he could have let that settle, but that's all right.
Take care, Chris NTR. You need to sleep. Don't brag about sleeping. We're dying here.
Yeah.
What time is it back in Australia, Martin?
It's
In Melbourne.
6:15 p.m.
PM. All right.
Yeah. Which
On-
day? What?
In the future.
Oh, yeah,
Ooh.
yeah.
Whoa! Did you? He just short plunged into the How did he do that?
Did it hop?
I don't know.
Is
It somehow, that was strange.
Not, not good. You don't want a short plunge on Taxxi.
No, although it worked out because it got a ball to his flipper.
I guess, but that's 300,000 he could have had, right?
Yeah. So he's going to want to... Oh, God, he was paying attention to the right. I saw that. He was watching that other ball, hoping it didn't outlane. Oh, no. Oh, no.
A nice gift from the wonderful Carl D'Angelo. Wow.
Oh.
And some giveaways for our listeners, too. What a guy.
He's amazing.
Wow.
What are these for?
Well, you know what? I'm being given some critical hit packs. I'm going to be giving them away on Pinball Profile, so I appreciate that very much. Thank you very much.
Well, Sagel will probably just void and requeue.
Wow.
Let's. Can we go to another game, or?
We will go to one more game, and this will be the last kick of the cat for me. I love cats, by the way. It's just a saying. Gotta be careful what you say. Gotta be careful what you say. Right, NT style?
Looking at the cues here.
Ta-da! Look at these. Look at the stacks.
Fat stacks. Here they are.
We are on
Axel.
Paragon.
You know I do.
This is an exciting game to watch.
How'd you do on?
I ended up with like 450, but I don't think it ended up being included in my ticket.
Okay.
Yeah, I was saying before, like Paragon's always a pretty tough machine, but this one plays fair.
Yes, yes. I feel like every time I drained, it was my fault.
Yeah.
Like most times, maybe not every time, but like if you miss that drop target lane and hit the post there, it was going to the right out lane like consistently.
Yeah, for sure.
Pinball Wiz 45B, hoping to meet you again someday, Jeff Teolis.
Just pick a tournament. You'll win. I'll tell you right now.
We got some new pinball profiles brewing.
I do, buddy.
Yeah.
You know, just when you're ever at an event, you talk to different people.
Yeah, there's a lot of interesting people.
I was going to do that myself, and I said to Ryan today, I said, you know what? Jeff's been doing them. I'll let him do it.
Well, we have different perspectives on things.
We do.
You're more than welcome to do it.
For sure.
Isn't that, you know
Nice
what?
tap pass.
Listen, Martin, isn't that the great thing about what we do? That there are so many different podcasts.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
And I know you shout out, and I do as well. We've mentioned a few of them, coast to coast. What, you know, Nate started really, you know, set the bar. We've seen Slam Tilt podcast, your head to head, and it's been fun.
Players, yeah.
Pinball Players podcast, new one from Jeff.
There's a lot of hours in the day and in the week. I like to fill them up with as many podcasts as I can listen to. So
and they're different perspectives.
Different
too.
perspectives.
So he was doing an interesting thing when it comes down those drop target lanes. A lot of times you'll see players hold the little mini flipper up to sort of guide it away from the beast layer. But it looks like this one, he's got the read, well, maybe not that time, where sometimes you just let it come back down and then catch it on the left flipper. Does this have the touchy thing?
Yes.
Yes, go ahead.
So like,
does this have the touchy thing?
You can like
look at there we have it.
You know, live catch like that, or some people will hold it up and then it'll kind of go over here. So it's important to know kind of where. Oh, and it went away magically. Cool. Oh, nice.
Mark Schultz, thank you very much for volunteering.
You guys ever use that upper flipper?
All the time.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm being serious. Oh, you don't? I use it all the time for the multiplier. Or not the multiplier, the
spinner?
I'm tired. Yeah, the spinner. Oh.
Nice. I don't like having to learn three flippers. I'd rather just learn two flippers.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know, some people, yeah.
So you don't,
it does do a better angle, and you can get some power out of it for sure.
That's interesting.
Yeah, if I'm going for the inline, definitely the bottom flipper. But spinner from the top, it's got a little bit more power.
Scissor. Super bonus.
Dang.
I've also had with this particular one the ball jump over the flippers a number of times as well.
Oh. Does it hit the glass on its way out?
Yep, it certainly does.
The Whitewater special.
Yeah.
Scissored. Do we need a graphic that shows up on the stream when someone does that?
Yeah.
Dead Flip has the emoji at the ready. He's got the
Look
little
at that.
Whoa.
He was even going to bed.
All right, tap in.
Jack's doing emojis on the
Nice.
in his sleep.
Oh, don't get punished for
Oh,
that. Don't
get out of the
punished.
beast.
There you
Oh,
go.
wow.
Oh, he,
Yeah,
whoa,
well done.
what?
A tap.
But he didn't do the cardinal rule of always hold the left flipper up when it's in the Beast Slayer. Because if you don't
Slow
hold
it
it up,
down.
sometimes it'll just power.
Oh,
That was a tough one because he was
Yeah.
scared of it going.
Yeah.
Some big saves there.
Yeah.
I will say nighty night. Martin, always
right.
pleasure to see you tomorrow.
Yes, I'll be here tomorrow.
All right.
For sure.
Raymond, great to see you and good luck tomorrow,
Yeah.
buddy. Okay, and good luck
Oh.
to you and the bees.
For sure.
All right.
All
Thanks
right,
very much.
You need to get out here.
I will. I just want to say so long, and we'll be doing this again tomorrow morning. I think 9 a.m. is the finals. We're going to have women's. We're going to have the classics will be going on. We'll tell you what happens there, and, of course, the main. Thanks very much.
Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you, Jeff.
Will you be on the floor, so to speak, tomorrow with the microphone? Oh. He took his mic off. Are you going to be doing, like, interviews? Like yeah? Looks like Jeff might be doing some of that tomorrow.
For sure.
All right.
Robo War. Did you get to play Robo War?
I just sat on the light umbrella.
Okay.
There we go. I played it a couple times. I was mostly kind of just messing around. Someone challenged me to tap pass on it, so I got 1 out of like 5. It's
Right.
pretty hard.
So for these ones, right here, there's normally a gate. But they've actually removed the gate. So if the ball goes anywhere up there, it just comes out down here.
Yes. A lot of times it'll... Oh. Yeah.
So it's almost like, when you're playing Paragon and you've got the 2 flippers,
Yeah.
you forget that you can't hold it up because the ball will go through. With this one, you've got to remember you can't try
know.
and grab it on the right because it'll just roll up and out.
That stuff drives me bonkers. I don't
Yeah.
like things that alter the way I play pinball, but it is unique. Oh, we got
another one.
Frenchman in the booth, and not Damien, even though he is qualified for IFPA through his French nationality.
Hello everyone,
Hey.
This is Jermaine. Hello, Jermaine. How are you?
I am good.
So Jim might know a thing or two about this game. Apparently, there's certain nuance to how you're supposed to play the multi-ball.
Oh, there we see the ball coming out again.
That's
So during the multi-ball you can collect your bonus if you shoot the ramp and it goes in the hole on
really?
the top, right? So if you have a good bonus, that's a good jackpot.
okay.
Else you can go for the drop targets banks to get your extra ball for 500,000. If you get
Yeah.
your extra ball, that's pretty good. And hope for some outland inlane to hit your spinner.
Now, did you see Jim volunteering this weekend? I don't know if I saw him volunteering.
Called the TD. Oh wait,
Just-
he's a TD.
Just most of these machines are his, I believe.
He told me it takes a ton of work, and I don't doubt it for a second.
Question for Jermaine. Go ahead.
Don't feed the troll.
Oh,
It's a trap.
it's a trap, I see. Right, so Jim was 40th one game ago, and then he put a good game on Monopoly, I believe. So now it looks like he's still out of it, but
Ooh, that was close.
we know he likes to come back.
Beautiful shot to start multi-ball. That was a nice flip there.
So
Oh,
what are you
spinner.
going
Boom.
for now?
Well, he got
Good
his
spinner.
spinner lit, so that's probably pretty juicy.
Yeah.
I don't know if playfield multiplier is applied.
No, there is no playfield multiplier whatsoever.
Oh, disappointing.
But you know, you stay alive. It's like
What happens when you spell Robo War?
I want to say it's like
Does
a
the machine become
speci-
sentient?
special or something.
It does.
I don't
The
know.
machine takes over.
Yeah.
It creates a war.
I know it's 10,000 a letter for bonus, but
That could get juicy with
Right.
X's.
Volunteer time for the Northwest Pinball Championships. Yes, that's an idea we've been floating. Wow, look at that. It's multi-ball after multi-ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, how do you give entries to people that can't play them because they're helping in the last hour?
I think they prepay them, I
Ah.
believe. And they also have volunteer playing while they score keep in the last hour, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah.
It's just-
Whoa.
So Syracuse, what we were saying before is that right here, so the middle lane here will actually go straight out. So
Yeah.
I know
It
other
doesn't-
games like that.
It doesn't actually
Like
go
Fathom,
down that
no.
lane very often.
Not
though.
often, fortunately. You got this nice
Well, that dead pass could have been.
Ooh.
big bumper right here that sort of
Yeah.
gets in the way of that.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if it warranted to take out that one-way gate. I mean, the game is pretty mean as it is.
Yeah.
Just,
I wonder if it is so that you can't just like
Shasti out.
yeah go
Yeah.
for multi-ball all day, right? 'Cause that's what I wanted to do in this game, was just grind multi-balls, but I could never get the ball to the right flipper. I tried tap passing to mixed success, I guess.
Oh, nice.
Wow. That's a. You could also backhand that spinner pretty well on that game.
Yes.
There is something with the strobing later near the spinner, but I can't recall what that does.
We have no. Oh, his score is 1.6 million right now. Okay, and he's got 160K in multi-bonus, whatever that is. I guess you get it at the end of the game, maybe.
Oh, that sounds like a Godlin thing, yes.
Yeah. So don't tilt your ball 3. Oh my lord! He just
wow, slap
nudged
save to the
steering
spinner.
multi-ball with the other ball, and he's just so calm. and
Yeah.
Chill. Look at him. Disgusting.
Let's see, 1.9. How'd that go? 2.4. That was
2.0.
500,000.
Wait, why was that so many points? Holy shiza.
So it's bonus X time
Oh, that
bonus, right?
So that collected his bonus?
Yes, but it doesn't reset the
I was
bonus.
going to say it doesn't reset.
So
But
it-
how do you light the collect bonus? It's just
no,
always-
it's always lit during multi-ball. It's a jackpot during multi-ball.
That's why this multi-ball is so complicated, because
Here
you
we
want
go. There it is.
There
you
go.
want to build to the bonus by hitting the targets, but at some point it becomes valuable to just start cashing it in.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
And the bonus X, rove around the playfield, so it's not always easy to
Right.
get a grasp of them. Kind of like
Oh my.
Nice.
and
Yeah.
rinse and repeat.
Multi-ball again.
Yeah.
I like how I have to start multi-ball with that casino run shot. feels good.
It's very cool.
Where they, wow, lots of lane action. Oh, over laned it. Oh,
there we go.
Which ball was that? Ball 1? Wow. Holy moly.
4.2, jeez. So that's still not quite a top 20 score.
Wow. Okay, well, he needs a little more help.
Yeah,
Another multi-ball, and it's
that's
gone.
gone. But
Hey, but he has it ready
Let's
to
go
get
again.
in. Drop catch. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Nails it.
yeah,
Jermaine has left the booth temporarily. I don't know where he went.
just walked away.
Yeah. Nice little save.
Uh,
And oh my God! Did that? What? That didn't look physically possible. It just goes straight down,
What?
and there's just metal there. Is that clipped? Is that? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
We're gonna see that.
Oh
That-
my
wow.
lord.
Not no. I mean, this must be his machine, and he
Uh,
must
yeah.
know.
But that is still impressive. Pulling it off under the pressure, under the lights. Nasty shimmy. Yeah, that was.
It was bloody good. We go.
So did you get out and play any of the games out in the room there?
I haven't yet, so
Oh, well, you'll have. I think it's open tomorrow too. So
yeah.
it is quite the collection.
I did. Well, I was here 2 years ago for INDISC.
Uh-huh.
That was when it was part of Arcade Expo. So
Yeah.
You know, in between games it was very easy, but now we're in a separate hall. I've spent most of my time here. But we'll see how we go tomorrow. Such a great place.
It is amazing. It is truly incredible. They have all sorts of crazy games. Like I saw this Golden Q, which is like a modern 8-ball deluxe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it had the UK all-skill posts installed, so you had buttons on the side that put up a post on the left out lane, the right out lane, and down the middle.
Is the one that bumps it up?
Yeah, and so theoretically they did that so that it wasn't a game of chance, so you could always save the ball, but in practice they don't really help that much. Nice drop catch.
Nice.
I feel like the drop catch is pretty key on this game because any other option will send the ball into peril.
Oh. So he's got his spinner lit. Let's see if he goes for it. I mean, he'll know this machine better than anyone.
I don't know if there's a real good reason to go for it.
No.
See, he just ignores it. He just collects his bonus. Look at that. That was 1,000,000 points for that shot. Another 1,000,000 points. 6.2 ends up at 7.2.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why go for the spinner?
So he knows his bonus, and he's got X. See, he's got 4X, that giant bright light in the middle there. I don't know how you find out your other bonus, but he must just know it.
Oh. Bring it back. And so just like that, a 4 million score becomes an 8 million score.
Oh, man. Whoa.
Ooh.
Let's see if he can get it. Nice. Drop catch.
Yep, here we go.
Boop.
Boom.
Million.
Just like that.
Oh, if it just does that,
Yeah.
I could watch this all day. Oh. Ooh.
Ooh.
And it's still trapped, of course, because why not?
That's it.
Oh, X is unrelated to multi-bonus collecting. Wow, okay.
Nice.
Only for end-of-ball bonus Robo War letters.
So 12 million is the highest score on this.
Oh,
so
so
far.
is multi-bonus just jackpot? Is that all that is then? It has nothing to do with your actual bonus and nothing to do with the X's. It's just your jackpot value. Whoa.
Jeez. He's getting it back.
Man.
A bit late on that.
Oh, what? Oh, that could have been bad.
Oh, is it going to get it? Is it going to count?
No.
No. None of these grace rules.
So, oh, but it counted as a lock instead, so not a bad consolation prize.
Just do it again.
So what's the top score on this game right now?
12 million.
Oh, that was a... Oh! Oh! Oh!
That should be enough to put it up there, right? I mean,
Oh, I was like, clip that, and then I'm like, oh, maybe not. Oh, that was painful. Oh, here it is. Look, and then
wow.
there's
the
shimmy.
Look at that.
Look at that.
Oh my god. That was sweet.
It's crazy.
Holy moly.
Look at him, not even a smile on his face.
I don't.
It's like
Is
Mr.
this-
Cool,
is
Mr.
this
Cool.
the- Oh man, that was
Wow,
that
that was
was
impressive. So does that put him in? Can we see any rankings somewhere? I think he had a 65, so that's gonna give him another 30 points. That's
yeah.
definitely putting on top 24.
Yeah,
you think.
so that's the second high score. So
Oh, he missed first by
missed first.
a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Zach Woolen's. Oh God, don't pass.
So what's your overall,
Stop.
the overall ranking?
Okay.
Is
Woo.
he,
Zach almost passed my
what's
number
the,
one Lady
the
Luck
standings?
score.
Oh, the overall standings?
Did he make the top 24 now? Or?
Oh, we missed Zach's epic Lady Luck score where he almost passed my
Do we see any James? Oh, he's 25! 25 by 3 points.
He will.
Oh my god.
He will do what he does best. Come in right at the end.
I think he just made up, what, 50 points in 2 games?
Yeah, just like that.
That's
Yeah.
how Jim does it, man.
That's what he does.
It's possible. I think Jared is playing, not Zach.
Zach just finished.
Oh,
Zach
just
got 4.5 million.
4.5 million?
Yeah, he almost was passing my
Wow.
score, yeah.
A lot of luck on the Lady Luck. I still want to see somebody maxed out the spinner and go for 10x.
10x, yeah.
It's going to be like a 4 million rip or something.
So what are we doing in this? When you come up to the machine for the first time, what are you going for?
Drop targets to light your 10x stars.
Don't you want to start with raising your spinner value first, or just drop target right away?
Probably your drop targets. Raise the spinner when it's convenient. You don't want to get too greedy.
Right. I think even a basic spinner 10x is nearly $1 million.
Yeah.
Then if you finish all the cards, you get an EB apparently that you can play. But, I've never seen anyone do it.
Ah, I must have gotten close.
Because you complete the color by selecting which color you're working on, right? With some kind of random target that move.
Well, you just finished the clubs.
Right, but there you go. See the arrow move to the other set of color. Or?
Yeah.
I'm not really sure how. I think there was an in lane.
Oh,
that's
an out lane.
Yeah.
That was quick.
And there is a gate on this as well, right? If you shoot the 3 number 2 targets on the playfield, it opens the gate.
There's a gate? Oh, I didn't even know. How do you?
You see the gate right there on the bottom right corner?
Yeah.
I think there is two stand-up targets and one near the pop bumpers.
You totally have to complete the drops for 10x. It's on the rule card. It says both stars when all targets down starts 10x scoring. Oh my god, Damien is just
out of the gates.
Shooting.
Here we go.
Hey, Marto, do us a fave.
RGR, what would you like?
Oh no, Damien. Okay, he started the star time, although I don't know what the star time does if you don't have all the targets down. Oh. Nice.
There we go. So RGR wants us to say hi to Julie Gray. I had quite a long chat with Julie Gray today. In fact, we played together in the Classics, and we both bonded over Magic by Stern and how much it killed us. And I saw you over there playing it quite a bit as well.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, that game is it's got some sweet spinner rips, but it just has a hard to control lower part of the playfield.
It really does. Look, anywhere towards the middle of the flippers is a dead zone.
Yeah.
The tips of the flippers were quite weak, so it was very hard to do a slap save.
Yep.
The middle post there was might as well not be
half
there.
the time the dead pass wouldn't work randomly. It would just hit the flipper and die, and you had to be prepared to flip it away. And then, so you just had to really just be on the fly and kind of just go. Oh, are we in? It looks like we're in fade to drain.
Fade to drain.
Bummer.
Would that have been his second?
I don't think
it's
so.
It's not normally the first crank it up mode that people go for.
On this one they do because of the spinners.
Yeah.
But I like For Whom the Bell Tolls. That's my favorite.
I like Fade to Black because I find it quite a safe mode, really.
Yes.
Because if you're just doing spinners and trying to then get it into the pops, it's just a switch.
Yeah, switch is. There is a flashing shot that will help you beat it faster if you hit the flashing shot. That looks like how my Metallica game went.
Not quite as violent movements towards the end, though.
I almost dug some of those out.
No, you actually did. No, truth be known, you actually did, but just not quite enough.
All right, who's up? Mark Brown. Looks like he's a Padres fan.
So, on Metallica, the high score so far is 453 million by our good friend Carl D'Angelo. Well done.
Yeah, he killed it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you know what that word is, Martin? I don't know if I should say that.
Yeah. I'll explain that to you later, but thank you, John, for bringing that up. I did bring some Australian items back with me that people would be familiar with if they listen to the interview that we did with Scott Denisi.
Okay.
Where he talked about his special coin purse that he has.
Oh.
That's made using a kangaroo's part.
Yes. Okay, okay. That's all I need to
That's
hear
all you
on
need
that.
to know. And yes, I brought 5 of them with me, and people were delighted with them. That's all you need to know.
We should go to Theater of Magic.
Yeah.
Watch some Belcedo action.
Yeah.
Oh,
here we go.
And we just missed the Belcedo action. Oh, ball 2. All right. We still got one more ball.
Some action.
Ooh, it's got the magic score calculator. Let's see how accurate it is. It's at 749. It says it's at 724.
What does that do?
It's supposed to be like analyzing the display and try to catch the score for you so you don't have to type it in.
Right, okay.
Looks like it's a little off, but maybe it fixes itself at the end of the game. I don't know.
Well, that explains. I did play this game earlier tonight, and when I finished, someone went to put my score in, and it was already in.
Whoa.
We kind of thought that was a bit freaky, but that must have been how it was done.
Yeah. All right, Jim, look at him taking his time. Wants to get settled. He's
So
already.
what's been changed on this game?
Oh, I don't know. They have the weird ROMs that change a bunch of stuff, but in addition to the weird ROMs that change a bunch of stuff, they also made it so the trunks modes are only one hit away to make you go after modes, which is cool because you usually don't go for modes because the trunk is so dangerous, but because you only have to hit it once, it actually makes a lot of sense. And because they nerfed the bonus X and the theater letters, and there's a gate removed.
Yeah, they've actually now got the gate closed. So
oh
it
no,
doesn't
double
orbit around.
danger from that little bump. Okay.
And they've also set the tilt. Pretty
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah, I was confused because they got rid of the gate so that it always diverts into the bumpers, whereas I would have thought that would make it worse because then you always get bonus X.
Well, actually, when it does come around the orbit here, without fail, it hits the sling, and then it is wild.
Okay.
That's how they've done that.
I want to see like Robert Gagno just shoot the center ramp 30 times in a row because I feel like you could do it if you had your timing down. All right, multi-ball is lit almost. How many viewers we got here? Let's see, 57?
Woo, 57.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. This is, I know we're in the Pacific time zone, so for a lot of people it's probably pretty late.
Yeah, well, we've got a few Australians there as well. It's dinner time. Taka time. There's some
Taka?
Taka.
Taka.
Taka. T-U-C-K-E-R.
Takar?
Taka.
Taka. Takar.
Either works.
Taco time?
Yes.
I like taco time.
I love taco time.
Multi-ball. Oh, look at that. Boom, 100 million.
Thank you.
Look at that.
N1TR0G.
Are you playing tomorrow?
I mean, well, depending how this goes, I'm towards the bottom of B, so I may do.
Oh, Jimmy. That's still not a bad game, actually. It's not awful. That actually might move him up, get him in the running. I think he just barely cracked a bill. So that's the billion is kind of the target score in this game, but you don't want to get exactly a billion. You kind of want to get a little more.
Have you guys had any success on this machine? I have really not done anything today.
What?
Jermaine's back.
Theater of Magic. Any success today?
Nah, I think I played it once, maybe twice, and
I played it once and sucked, and I was like,
yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't want to grind it out. I actually had a relatively decent game with a very low score, and just thought, what? And then I looked at the scores, and I just realized it was.
I think the link is neverdrains.com. The original Never Drains.
Yes,
yeah.
if you go neverdrains.com/2018.
Oh, geez. Johnny Monica doing his last-minute shenanigans. He's probably going to, like, knock me out of top 4 with some crazy whodunit. Let's see.
Well, you have 5 billion, right? On Whodunit?
8.
8 billion? Yeah.
Wordtrick did it.
Yes.
Let's see. Where is he at? So he's got a ball stuck somewhere.
It's either that or the bank. The drop target bank
Oh,
kept getting
right.
stuck.
Well, so Jim was explaining to me that the drop target would get stuck halfway, and that was the reason they made the new ROMs 1.2, 1.3 to fix that. But then they overfixed it, and they screwed up basically because, you know, software engineers, whenever they solve a bug, you know, they never make more bugs. But so basically, just as a compromise, he's using this version that has that bug every once in a while where you have to let it ball search.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I played earlier and it did twice during my game.
Yeah, but it's better than the other bug where it will permanently get stuck down for the rest of the game, which is just game breaking.
So 1.7 billion.
Yeah, so anything north of 3.5 billion is probably going to be worth it for him.
He's got the revolver.
Ooh.
And he's played 2.
What? He has 1.8 billion without the revolver? Oh, that's impressive on its own.
He's probably. All right, one more free spin for multi-ball. So his outlanes are lit for multi-ball right now.
So what are the order again?
Oh, look at this. This is interesting. So after you spin something, you can just keep nudging the slots and keep getting more things. Like, he just got more equipment. Flashlight.
And how does he relight his next spin?
There's a couple of ways to do it. I know some of the floors relight spins, and then also I think just hitting the 3-bank, like opening the 3-bank, will also light spins.
Okay.
I think we'll probably find out in 10 minutes, Caro, whether Midnight Madness has been set up or turned off on these.
Oh, that would be funny.
That would be pretty hilarious.
So Johnny's best game on this so far is 2.4 billion, so he just needs to get better than that.
Penthouse Party.
So what is Johnny chasing right now?
He just wants buy guaranteed, I think. Look at that! Look at that cheesy smile of his on his profile there.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It looks like he's up to something. Oh, reject from the elevator. Ooh. Oh, geez.
Oh, slippery.
Penthouse Party.
Oh, that's a good point.
You want to try to get it on the... Yeah, there you go. If you can just get it on the right flipper and then keep backhanding that right side, it's so much faster.
Oh!
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, yeah, so he's currently sitting in 24th, so he just wants to secure his place.
24th, yeah. Jim could knock him out.
Ooh, that's a dangerous place to be.
It really is.
Where did Jim go?
He's in. 15.
Jim is in already?
Yeah.
3 game in
Yeah, Jim's 15th.
That's all, you know how he does it.
He can just chill.
Yes. Let's just not play until the last hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Johnny's still in a bit of danger. He may be safe.
Did he
We've only
play
got
at
10
all
minutes to
earlier
go.
today?
He did add a few games, but he's been busy with,
So he just needs
fixing
better than
machine.
2.4.
Oh, Johnny.
Oh, no,
Johnny. He has one more ball, right? Uh-oh, that
so.
doesn't look like the face of someone who has one more ball. Oh, he
He
does.
does.
All right.
2.4 in ball
All
1.
right.
Wow, that was good.
No, this is he has ball 3 now.
Yeah.
All right, so he only has 1 floor left.
Oh.
Oh.
1 bill, yeah.
Okay.
That's not bad. That's not bad.
Come on, baby. Come on.
All right, so that definitely put him in the 3.5 billion
So
range
now he just needs to exit. Yep, instant roof. All right, and this feeds to the left flipper so he can shoot the right orbit. And now he has to survive. Nice, and boom. Oh, man.
Have you tried the loop pass coming back from that?
He has multi-ball lit on the outlane.
Oh,
did he just
nice.
backhand it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did. It is quite backhandable.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll come in handy tomorrow, I can assure you.
Man, I have no clue what games I'm going to pick because I love Metallica, but I was not having very
No,
good luck with
yeah.
it.
We noticed.
And Dracula, also like Dracula, but it can kill you.
That's a white card
Kill
right
you,
there.
yep.
Yeah.
TNA is probably going to be picked, but I have a feeling it
You were
will-
playing consistently well on that, I noticed.
Yeah, but I have a feeling either someone else is going to pick it, or it could get removed. If I don't know who's number one. But
Carl at the moment.
I think.
oh, Carl won't remove it then.
Yeah, Carl
No.
mentioned that he might not remove in any game.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we'll see what are the other options. Taxi, I would pick Taxi. That's pretty controllable.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's going to
Taxi,
get him a few extra points because his Whodunit score is already counting in his top 7 games, so that should give him a few more points.
He's got some bonus. 5x or 4x, yeah. Look at that.
4.3. That's pretty good.
That's solid. All right, let's see. Where should we go? What's left? Jim is on Lady Luck. Ooh. Okay, let's go there. Let's watch some Lady Luck. Some Jim Belcito. He's just gonna snipe like number 1 qualifier. Just
For
like,
sure.
What board is he on though? I mean, I can't see from here. I mean, there's a long way for number 1, you think, but. So it's 11:53, 7 minutes left.
Oh, he's already on ball 3. Well, I guess it's a 1-ball game, so.
Yeah.
And
What is he standing at? 226.
Oh, he's got his gate open, it looks like.
ooh, I like that little slowdown to the drop target, so it's not as much power. Yeah, see, he like slows it down. Oh,
Okay.
gate is closed.
So he needs only the drop tag on the right
Oh
side.
boy.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Oh!
no.
It's like the 8-ball upper flipper, right?
Yeah.
It makes a good shot, but then the ball goes side to side, and you're like, okay.
I don't know what the upper flipper is meant for on this game. Is it for the orbit?
Yeah,
Is
the
Yeah,
it
it
for
looks like it.
Okay.
Good thing. I know at Pop in Portland, they had it disabled, and you just play with 2 flipper, and it's just the same.
Yeah.
Doesn't make a difference. Keenan, okay. Unranked.
Is
No
Sanjay
score.
in or is he fighting?
Let's have a look.
Sanjay. I know he was sitting down earlier.
It looks like he's already in.
Yeah.
Is Richie playing still?
21st for Sanjay, yeah. What do we have?
So
we have
that last result from Johnny took him from 24th place to 13.
Wow.
Sorry.
That's what it was worth. He'd be very happy.
So what do you have? Bob Matthew and Zach Wallens just below the cut line. And oh, wow. Fred Richardson's as well.
Fred Richardson?
Yeah.
Ooh, is he playing?
27.
He probably didn't.
Oh, no, I think he volunteered earlier.
He did?
I mean, it is a tactical choice at INDISC. You know, you're not 100% sure you're going to do it. Make sure you volunteer.
Oh. Well, I mean, it should all come out in the wash, right? Because if you're volunteering, you're giving up 2 hours of play, so.
The good thing during volunteer hours is there's less people.
Yeah.
Though it's 11 p.m., so you're pretty tired.
Yeah.
And you've only got an hour, admittedly.
Right.
So,
I think it just feels bad if you get knocked out or you can't play.
yeah, for sure.
Let's see. I'm
I think,
looking
is
at
that
the
Richie over there? I think, yeah, Richie must be queuing for something. Be nice. Oh, you should see-
Damien's on Theater of Magic. That could be interesting.
How about Game of Thrones? We haven't seen that.
Oh, that Game of Thrones is mean.
Oh, I just saw
Ooh.
Richie queue up for barbed wire and then vanish.
So-
Because Richie saw Jim Belcito start a game of barbed wire.
Yeah, it only has 5 minutes, right? So you have
Yeah.
to find a queue where you can't stop the game before the count of midnight. Ready? The second from the right, Game of Thrones. So it's Junkyard, Game of Thrones, Robo, Taxxi, Monopoly, and TNA on the right side of the bank. And then on the left side of the bank, we got Barbed Wire, Pool Shark, Theater of Magic, Lady Luck, Metallica, Whodunit, Paragon, and Dracula.
I really want to see Sagel play one more game of Taxxi, but he's waiting for someone, so I don't know if...
He's been chasing the GC all afternoon.
I know. I feel like he can do it.
Yeah, it's 6 million is not a lot, but
He has to survive, or he has to play it within the next 4 minutes.
all right. So Matt is on Game of Thrones. He's sitting at 34 right now, so you need a good showing here.
A trial by combat.
I got a knife.
Oh, yeah. Escher was warning me about that. The feed,
Yeah.
this feed used to go nice to the flipper, but now it's taken a diversion.
So no, you've got to give it a nudge
Yeah.
on its way down,
exactly.
and the tilt's quite generous on this, so it is actually quite easy to give it a bit of a slap and then a live catch.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, it
There.
catches the sling. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you've got to slap it every time.
So 247.
Look at all his blinky lights in the middle.
got
He's got
three
like
modes
a pyramid, yeah.
Oh, he's got a Slug 2, and he's got Lannister and Greyjoy lit for the
I would,
multi-ball. That's a good stack.
Don't pass, though. How are you going to light them again?
No, if you have more than one, they stay lit all the time.
All of them?
Yeah. Yeah, you don't need to relight anything if you have more than one.
Doesn't look like it. Seeing it as he just shot it and
oh, you're right.
happened.
Yes. Huh.
I think you have to light another mode to light it again.
What?
So the theory has always been, what happens if you light all your modes? Are you just done? Are you hosed? Like what?
You gotta start the mode.
Or do you? Yeah, you can't pass at that point. Or if you do pass, do you just lose? So he could light. He could light Tyrell. I already played Tyrell.
Yeah.
Oh,
there you go.
Dude.
I was just going to that bottom target.
Always be caching.
Here, let's.
Okay, so let's go
to Taxxi.
We still got well,
Jim.
because Bob's on the cusp. Do we want to go to?
Oh, that's
Lady
true.
Luck.
Maybe we should follow Bob last game at 11:58. Lady Luck. He needs 4 points. 4 points, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Has
I
he
didn't
played
know
it?
we were.
As he
Here
played
we
it.
are.
So he had 2.2 million before, so he need to do a little bit more than 2.2, and that's
There
it.
we saw it. That's the end of it.
All right, we saw the end of Bob. Crazy Bob.
Thank you, you and Co. I am.
It is kind of hard to watch the last few minutes. So many hopes crushed. There's a few successful stories, but it's mostly 20 to 30 people that fall a
absolutely.
little
Oh,
short.
hey, Sagel's on Taxxi. All right, here we go. He got in right under the buzzer. Or maybe we can wait. And
Oh, I think we're going for it.
all right, because I mean it is kind of a grindy game. Jim is also on barbed wire, so we could watch that for a little bit if we want.
I think we
All
can
right.
do the Taxxi.
Here we go.
What I hate on that Taxxi is the plunge. You cannot get a grip on that plunge.
No, it screws up.
I don't know how they did that. It's very well done.
It's a very
Oh.
tight spring, so you just.
Yeah, I wonder if it's like bent.
That
somehow.
was an excellent read by Sagel there. It was coming down and it nicked off the edge of this ramp here, and it sort of diverted down the middle, and he recognized it, and he was able to nudge just enough.
No danger either, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he has put some time in on this game.
Yes, we can see the chat. Yes.
That was a nice bailout. And, yep, he's got that
Wow,
shot down.
first try.
Yep.
So what does he do here? Does he walk on his... It looks like he was
Oh,
walking
look
on
at that chill maneuver
That was
there.
good.
He didn't need to use both flippers to slap save.
No.
He just used one. And, oh, Gorby reject. That
Yeah,
was...
yeah.
Oh, ooh, almost killed him, too. Nice.
There you go.
Yeah, I've noticed that the Gorby in particular has got to be nailed in there, otherwise it doesn't quite get into
Ah.
that scoop.
It is true that we have Zach Wallon on Game of Thrones fighting for his life.
Ooh, I somehow moved into second. That's cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
Take
I floated up.
Well,
Oh, Sagel.
you're tied with Zach, right?
All right, so Sagel ball one, not anything too special, but he has multi-ball lit. There we go. He loves doing that, the collect passenger. So now he has Dracula as an option. Nice drop catch. He has Dracula as an option, so if he flubs out a multi-ball, he'll be able to start it up again really easily.
So what about Game of Thrones where Zach is fighting for his life? Nothing to take away from Sagel, but
Zach,
Zach Wallon. He's currently
We're
All right,
moving
just
well,
over.
below the car.
All right, if Sajel is good, he'll still be playing after this game. So
Yes. So Zach is at 26 right now. He needs 5 points
to make it to top 24.
to make it to top 24. So
Ooh.
and Midnight has rung, so no more new game will start after this.
That's it.
We're all done.
This is gone.
Oh,
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 he lit his lock. Okay.
He's got 2 more.
Oh,
lit-
no.
oh, that's
Oh,
gone.
yeah.
Yeah, not
It went
twice.
into the vacuum.
So Zach has no Game of Thrones scores, so he needs a 63 point on Game of Thrones to bump his standing by 5 points.
So it's about 340 million.
That's it.
He's halfway there. He's halfway there. The pressure, though. Can he handle the pressure?
It's like 2 modes. I mean,
Yeah, I would just do... What house did he choose? Do we know?
why it has to be Tyrell, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he would not choose Lannister.
He
or
also wouldn't
Greyjoy.
have this many points without choosing Tyrell, probably.
It
All right.
doesn't
Oh,
look-
what was that shot? What was that? What is he shooting for?
I'm not sure.
Lord of Light? I don't know what he was going for there.
He already has his mode lead.
Yeah,
I
he
mean.
already had...
Oh, yeah, maybe a lot of lights before
No, because
shooting.
he already has 2 little lights over there, so... Maybe he
Yeah.
was just trying to backhand the orbit for value and maybe transfer it to the... Oh, my
Oh,
God.
no.
Oh,
He-
did he validate the playfield?
He is going to be kicking himself for...
Wow. He must have short plunged a little too strong there, because I don't think it hit anything. Ouch.
Yikes.
As we just said, some hopes are getting crushed.
Yes,
right.
RGR. Had quite a lot of people are aware of Pincade in New Zealand. That's in March. Not sure of the dates, but look up on Pinside.
Oh, my phone
another
just
one.
died.
But
Is
yeah,
Damien?
Pincade is coming up.
Is Damien in or out?
Let's see, so Damien with the Theater of Magic. There's only 3 more games being played. I think Sajol is out of Taxxi at this stage. Damien is not in the top 24.
So he is...
He's.
I don't see him.
I don't see him either. He's 50th.
Oh.
He needs 107 points.
Okay, so that's not exciting then. Unless... No, it's
I don't think
it's
there is-
impossible, yeah.
Right, there is no more game at this stage, I think, right? Somebody on Monopoly there. That's all we have right now, so... Oh, he has played a lot of mode. Look at that. He's
So
on
Damien,
his 5th mode.
Damien is just playing for circuit points, basically, at this point.
And Pride.
And Pride, yes. French Pride.
Yeah.
French Pride.
And so there's also cut off for A division as well. Like they have to qualify in division, or is it goes to B as well?
Well, I don't think he's eligible for B division.
I mean, like that's what I mean. Like for Papa rules, where you can
Right.
only be eligible for A
I
division.
think usually like 2,000 ranked or something
Or
like
500.
that. Oh, 500? That low? Okay. Damien is going to be the French representative at IFPA, I heard. None of the other French players can travel, from what I've been told. Are you coming to IFPA? Are you representing the homeland? No.
If I'm only just scraping into B division here, I'm not going to be representing anyone.
Do you guys have some Australians? Richard Rhodes, right?
Yeah,
Usually-
Richard, and Richard's watching at the moment. That's RGR just there.
Oh, cool.
Hi, Richard. Yeah, he's a great player.
Didn't you talk about somebody, Jordan? Or?
Yeah, Jordan Treadaway. So he obviously won B division at Papa.
Oh, really? Oh, wow, that's right.
He's
Jordan,
very
yeah.
good. Yeah, young guy. Just he turned 17.
Wow.
About 2 days after Papa.
That's crazy. We got some young ones here, too. We got Timothy Street. I think he qualified. Or
Yeah, he was in the finals of B division at Papa.
No way.
Is Tim qualified here, I think. At
Yeah.
least he was up there. Colin Urban.
Oh, what a shake.
Did Colin qualify? I know he was close.
Well, 746, he's putting a good showing, even if it's... you
Oh.
know, that wasn't enough. Ooh, nice.
Oh. Make the ball vanish.
I do like the Tiger multi-ball as well.
Well played at Pinburg on demo, man.
So you played with Richard. at Pinball on Demo Man.
In 2013.
2013.
Oh.
I think Raymond was like 12 years old back then. So
Yeah. I also I also don't remember like having spectacular games of Demo Man. So
It's not
I
those
probably
things that you
blocked it
can
out of my
remember,
memory.
yeah.
the 9th round, I guess, apparently.
Huh. Pinburg 2013. Yeah, that was at the old building, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
there have only been 3
I never did well at the
FX.
old building. I only do well at the new.
The convention center.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm certainly hoping to come to Pinburg. That'll be my next trip.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
For sure.
All right, and that's it. INDISC.
That
in
is it.
the
Qualifying
books.
done.
Wow, so
Well, oh man, it's
That's
all
been a
great
day.
times.
That has been a day. And nobody, you can't see off camera, but nobody is more relieved than Carl D'Angelo.
yeah, I think
like,
he lost 5
out.
pounds.
So
get out.
big cheer to Carl
Alright.
for the
So what
work
time
that
are we
goes
back
into this.
tomorrow?
Amazing. 9 a.m.
9
is
a.m..
when
Okay,
we kick off tomorrow.
that is early.
I picked up a mouse and around after watching Raymond kill it on Papa TV. That game is sweet. I
Yeah.
recommend everybody pick up a mouse
Mouse
and
and Around's a
around.
great game.
That is very good. Mousing around.
Raymond, you are old now. He is very old
I
now.
know. I know.
All right, shall we wrap up for tonight? I think Carl is going to kick us out
That's
of the
it.
booth.
That is
so-
it.
Get out.
Thank
Get
you
it.
everybody for watching and tomorrow as well.
Can we just go to a? Do we have a standings that we can just look at real quick?
That is a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just a sticky note in the middle. There you go.
Oh, Zach and Raymond are tied. Let's see. Dave Stewart. Oh,
Ooh, 24th. Bob
barely
Matthew,
in.
25th. All right, so I think it's going to be Carl, Zach, Raymond, Asher, Sejal, Jermaine,
Wow.
Ollie, and Jason. will
Carl
bye.
number
Well
one.
done, guys.
Number one by a hair, actually. Or not by a hair, but 6
6
hairs.
hairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's been sitting pretty for a while.
And then on B, we have
There you
2
go.
marks.
Yes.
There you go.
I qualified for B.
Wait, Sajal.
Oh,
is
there you go. I was looking down the list there. I can see your name. Hold on.
I like how Sajal is B eligible.
Yes. Sejal is very good. It just doesn't travel for pinball, so
Right.
its ranking doesn't quite reflect that. Okay, well, congratulations to all the qualifiers.
Yeah.
9 a.m. tomorrow for the round of the top 24. And then
Thanks, Junko.
the woman at 1 o'clock, was it?
Yeah, women at 1.
Top 8.
Top 8 this time.
Are you
yeah.
going to pick a game to swap out?
I'm still thinking.
He's still
Oh,
thinking.
he is thinking.
Um,
Yeah.
I might
and
not.
He lied to
B
me.
finals?
9 o'clock.
Same time.
God, no sleeping.
No.
What time is by?
At
Damn.
your, own,
Estimated?
at your own risk.
At your own risk.
That's
But the
alright.
first round starts at 9?
The 4-game rounds. First round starts at 9.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
4 game rounds.
Yes,
Pinball
Pinball
style.
style. 3, 2, 1, 0.
Interesting.
Streaming the whole thing.
As much as possible.
And the
Absolutely.
classic finals at 3, right? Oh, there's no picture. There's just a big logo.
Oh, there we go.
Here we are. It's just, oh, come on
Oh,
over.
no, you're- way.
Camera shy.
Wrong
I
way.
don't think Chris is camera shy.
No, he's not. Come on
That's
over, Chris.
That's one thing that we can.
Check out these ads behind us.
Very cool.
You think
So
you
thank you
touched
to
them?
Comet
though.
Pinball, DTM,
Hey, here.
Spooky Pinball.
Casino Run legend right here. If you,
There he is.
if you haven't seen it, Seattle Pinball League Finals,
Oh yes.
the legendary Casino Run.
That was the craziest casino run I've ever seen.
It's archived on my Twitch feed. I'm going to try to highlight it at some point. But anyway,
Anyhow.
All right. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks,
for tuning in.
everybody.
Thank you, everybody.
Tune in
Good
tomorrow.
night.
see ya.
Have a good night.